Greetings, viewers. It's I, Ashley.
To do a quick restart. Hello.
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 That sounds better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my audio on my Discord was set to my microphone on my headset, not my good microphone.
Oh, okay.
That'll do it.
You know, I did this last week, and I did it again this week. I forgot to unmute the microphone. So nobody heard anything that I said.
Yep.
It's fine. I'm going to take a quick minute to run to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
So,
We will entertain while you're gone.
yes, please. If you...
As I regale of fighting game things.
Yes. I'll be back.
Okay. So yeah, pour one out for my poor F100 Mayflash.
How old was
Okay.
that thing?
I would say about 6 years at least.
That's a good run.
Yeah, it did its purpose. But I picked up a $40. I picked up a an upgrade to a Mad Catz Fight Stick Pro.
Those are all right. That's
Yeah.
what my old one is.
Nice. I saw the one that you got. I'm like, I'm not spending $200 on a fucking Mad Catz Street Fighter 5. I'm sorry.
No, that's and I wouldn't recommend buying that one anyway. That one is under a case.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that with all the Evo buttons and the ball topper and all that stuff. That just sits under the case. My actual one that I normally use and run with is an Asus Racer, and I wholeheartedly recommend that 10 times over my Mad Catz. So much easier to work with.
What do you think about the Quamba?
I've been looking at the combos.
Quamba drones are like $60.
Yeah, they're kind of pretty cheap now. Well, I've also been looking at the ones that are being built for PS5.
True.
I'm sitting there debating on. Here, I'll show you a picture of what I customized this stick when I was playing fighters.
Really? Okay.
And I'm already debating with myself if I want to get a new one, a PS5 stick, and then I know I'm gonna have to end up fiddling with that probably while playing Street Fighter 6. So who knows what new designs I'll want to do.
Yeah. This has actually got nice button placement personally, because I'm playing Them's Fighting Herds, and it's a perfect like 4-button fighter thing. It's great.
I've heard good things about that game. Never decided to try it.
It's fun.
I've been debating about do I want to get a full stick again, or do I want to try a hitbox? Everybody who really actually tries a hitbox say they quite like it. I'm kind of going, you know, I have a stick already. It's fine. If I'm gonna justify a new purchase like this, at least this way I would have something new, something different.
True. Ooh, nice. Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, the thing I just did to this one was something I've been trying to do forever, and I could never find the correct parts for. The outer two, the L2, R2 buttons, the buttons are actually concave. They're indented inward.
Ooh.
So that when if my hand placement is off, I can feel when I'm on the L2, R2 buttons instead of, hit a button like, oh shit, my hand's off center.
Yeah, that's very nice. Especially for games that you don't have to worry about that a whole lot with. It's nice to have that button placement so you don't have to worry about it accidentally hitting it.
It got very quiet suddenly. Is everybody still here?
Yeah, we're still here. Sorry, I was getting a match in beforehand.
Yeah, we were talking for a bit there. We just stop and just lose us?
Sorry, I'm trying to remember my combos with fucking Paprika, and she's like the combo god.
And I'm over here editing a few things getting me set up. I need to get this, move this over here.
Here's my little bird.
How's your little bird doing?
Yes.
She's very affectionate right now.
Ah. Yeah, I usually practice on the hardest setting for dealing with like my fucking bane of my existence is Shanty, which is this fucking goat pirate.
I have returned.
Hello.
And I
Hello.
bumped my desk. Oh no. Oh my goodness. So, I learned an important lesson today.
What did you learn?
Don't ignore your body.
Don't ignore your body.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Is that all you learned? Because that's an important one to be sure. I'm not gonna say it's not.
No, I learned a couple other things, but those aren't for stream. Oh my goodness. Lazarus did a long job on the frickin' recap this week. I'm excited for it though. It came out
It's
pretty
good.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we get started, Ashley, can you mute the stream for a minute?
Yes, I can.
Let me know when it is.
Alright. And we're back.
Just waiting on Jeff.
Okay,
We
and
just
Rosie
lost
also just
someone.
disappeared again.
She was probably talking. We couldn't hear her.
Oh.
Most likely.
Most likely.
Where are we going to? Svodborg. I'm a little annoyed by the releases coming out for D&D over the next year, because of course, you know, in the midst of the giant campaign, like, hey, in about 6 to 8 months from now, we're going to release a giant book. Like, well, it won't do me any good then.
Alright.
Yeah.
True. Like I saw that Path of the Barbarian for the UA, and I'm like, oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, no big deal. Not like that didn't happen to me when I ran, what is it, Horde of the Dragon Queen twice before they released their dragon book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, we also did Margreave, and they released Wild Beyond the Witchlight also. Which has
True.
a lot of Fae stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad that we did it later on, and we actually have Tome of Heroes now, and that has a lot of face stuff now too. So
I really like Tome of Heroes, yeah.
Tome of Heroes has got a lot of fun stuff. What's up, Jeff?
Hey.
Rest does a good job
Hey.
of like everything that's officially from Wizards of the Coast is very nice. Nothing's overpowered. It's this great baseline of things, and then you have that, which is really good, and then you have Cobalt Press is like, here's the off-the-wall crazy shit they don't want you to have.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly. Which is fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, everybody's gassy today.
I just burped. That's it. God, that's.
Who are we waiting on? Rosie?
Rosie's here.
Rosie's here.
Yeah, I'm
You
here.
here?
Yeah,
Oh,
Rosie's here.
Yeah.
hi, Rosie.
Hi.
I missed you.
All I could think of was like, I missed you. Let's talk.
I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick before you get started.
Okay.
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 How you doing, both of you? Jeff and Rosie?
Good. I probably in total today like a 4-hour seminar, like two 2-hour seminars, but on like self-care, exhaustion, burnout, and stuff like that for work today.
Oh, you want to do it
yeah,
again?
Oh man,
Yeah, I think I could benefit from that too.
I love it.
Hey.
We have this or I use this tool about like, you know, like what your exhaustion curve looks like, how to come up with strategies, and what is your strategy for when we hit this level versus this level, and how do you return back to like baseline, all of those things. And I was like really excited to do it. I was not expecting everyone to get so enthusiastic about it. And I was like, at some point, like I was done a little while ago. I just had to stop talking today because I was like losing my voice from talking to everyone. I was just like, oh man.
Oh.
But it was fun. It was amazing. Like, you know, that stuff's what I love to do. So it was cool to incorporate it. Yeah, good time.
Stuff's important.
Yeah.
Coming from somebody who has depression onset by PTSD, that shit's important.
Yeah. And it was a great talk because it was also nice to kind of like, we talked about like the stigma and normalizing having conversations around these things, right? Like if you're struggling with something, whether it be anxiety or whatever the case may be, because anxiety is the most diagnosed thing around right now. It was nice to kind of like normalize that and be like, yeah, like, you know, you're not isolated. Like everybody experiences. You can get diagnosed with general anxiety at any point in your life. It is not something predetermined, right? And yeah, it was nice to talk about it and norm on it. And a lot of people reaching out and asking for like, I need insight on this. And I was like, here's some resources, talk to this person. And it was great. It was amazing. But I definitely like at 3:30, it was like, okay, I need to save my voice because Lazarus's voice takes a toll on me sometimes. I gotta preserve my voice.
Oh no.
I did like the recording a few times. Yeah, I was like, I gotta drink water in between these test recordings. So I was like feeling it because I don't, you know, that's obviously not my voice all the time. But I was like, man, I didn't realize how much of a strain this was sometimes.
Yeah, kind of is sometimes.
I did that on Monday when we were running my Monday game, and I did a voice pretty similar to Waffles. And I got done. I was like, oh shit, my throat hurts right now.
Yeah,
I forgot why I stopped doing that voice so much.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was bad. I went, I think, 2 years in a campaign playing a Yanti, and so my voice was like this the entire time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I can't play fucking Moskath the entire time like this. I just can't.
See, I already have scars on my vocal cords. I can't do that shit already.
Yeah. It's tough. It's fun. I mean, like, you know, Lazarus is a lot of fun, but I was definitely like, oh, no wonder I lose his voice halfway through the game sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good. I'm happy to be here. I'm glad it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Yes, me too.
Fortunately, Fauna, your boyfriend's not here right now.
Oh boy.
I know.
So, Brad, did you get to listen to our other game recap and notice how nice our characters are in that game?
I just finished the second episode recap, which I was kind of listening to this week on my way to and from work.
Yeah.
And yeah, everyone's all nice and calm and gets along and stuff.
And nice. They're
Like,
not trying to murder him.
You just don't throw hard curveballs at Brian like you do me. You're like,
Yeah.
we dare Brad not to let us kill each other.
I think it's the fact that like I have a very much like I'm trying to get these guys through. I'm essentially like monorailing them through the fucking haunted house,
Yeah,
and then
I also-
afterwards they can do whatever they want.
We also, I mean, I don't want to speak for everyone. For me, at least, I get so much of my crazy out on Thursday. I feel like there's nothing left for Brian on Monday. But I'm gonna roll back
That's
around.
okay. That's
No,
okay.
I needed to play a soft-spoken, shy, good-aligned character
For
to
once.
balance out Tira. Once, I mean, like,
Chris was
okay,
pretty
Chris
mellow.
was a little bit outspoken too, just in a very different way.
And
than
Carrie's
Tira.
also very outspoken.
Yeah, fair enough.
Very Lisa Simpson and outspoken.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I believe we're ready to get started whenever you are.
All right. Well, then I am going to stream the recap. If I can get my buttons to work. And let's begin.
Welcome back to our show. Pull up a chair as Lazarus gets you caught up to speed. We had quite the eventful week with lots of twists and turns to discuss. On one end of the tower, Tira spoke with Ardwell and Fauna about her troubles of the heart. To help her make a decision, the trio resorted to making a pros and cons checklist comparing each individual. While I don't agree with some of the cons, it didn't matter because I wasn't there. But, for the record, I don't actually eat people, just their minds. At the top of the tower, Keska discovered Dulcimir's true form as a succubus and entered her magical bracelet to speak with Calypso.
Might be her bed.
The two had an interesting discussion about Keska's calling to guide violent efficiency and to help them find the proper path.
Love you.
It just so happens this path would also benefit Calypso, and I know what you're thinking, that's probably bad, but I really like Calypso. I don't know why everyone distrusts him. He even offered to help Keska's people take their own place in the ordering. Sounds like a win-win to me. Back in my room, I came face to face with Laertes. Still refusing to use the door like a normal person, he tossed a letter at my feet and began to question me about whether or not I had been intimate with Tira. As we circled each other, I coyly avoided answering and instead moved the conversation as I saw fit. As I mocked him, he insulted me in return, and when words would no longer suffice, it was time to settle things. Laertes was much craftier than I gave him credit for. Through illusion, magic, and a well-placed spell that temporarily paralyzed me, he made a valiant effort to gain the upper hand. But this was my room, the very lair of a vampire. I used legendary actions and lair actions. What's that? Oh, I'm being told I don't actually get those. And what? Why not? Well, no. I wouldn't consider myself the villain. I did, however, monologue like one. Moving on. In any case, Laertes had one last-ditch effort to kill me in the form of a holy hand grenade he detonated at point-blank range. Of course, this drew the attention of the rest of the group, who came running to my room. Upon arriving, they immediately broke out into a fight with each other. Fauna and Dulcimir admitted to their hand in everything that occurred, and Tira, distraught, asked Ardwell to contact her grandfather and find someone to resurrect Laertes. That's right, the same person who just tried to kill me with a grenade in my own lair. Room, I meant. Anyhow, I tried to make my case, but was unsuccessful. I decided to stay back in the tower where Keska joined me and imparted some words of wisdom from her culture. As she left, I asked the professor to send me to see my wife, feeling as though I needed someone in my corner, someone who would hear me out. For fear of an arcane ward shattering my body across the land, he suggested a method of astral projection, and so I went, transported across the continent to the castle where my dear Carmilla resided. Once face to face, my wife let me know it was not yet time for us to rejoin. Crestfallen, she offered me a gift to cheer me up. It was a bearfolk from Crass tribe, the very one who drove a spear through him. Perhaps it was in part due to the events earlier in the day, but the fear in his eyes stopped me in my tracks. Carmilla urged me to feed, but I told her, "No, darling, we're better than this. We're not monsters." She stared in my eyes and said something that still echoes within me. "We're better than everyone." And then she killed the bearfolk, ripping his brain from his skull before sending me back to the tower. And the rest of the group brought Laertes back. Not much to say, they're not really interested in that. Oh, we did find out where we're going next, though. Onward to the Frost Giants we go, and that's where we pick up. Let's start the show.
Yes, indeed. Let's start the show with our legendary lair actions and...
Is it too much to ask?
Yes.
We get those now?
Now recording.
If we're handing them out, sign me up.
Yeah, we're not handing those out.
Damn it.
All
All right. We ready to play some D&D?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's pick up with that little moment we caught ourselves with in the in-between times on the way to Svarborg, the location of the Frost Giants. Tara, you've been having a couple of romantic hookups with Laertes, making quite use of the fact that you're on travel time from point A to point B, and he's on a leave of absence right now.
Yeah.
Two of you are, in a rare moment of you've just kind of gotten together and you're cuddling on the bed here in the extra dimensional tavern bedroom. What is it? Hotel room kind of thing.
Yeah.
And laying there, just kind of cuddling a bit. You haven't really gotten into anything steamy yet. When all of a sudden there's just a quick on the door. And before either of you can process it, someone's knocking on the door that, appeared there a moment ago. It opens up, and a beautiful drow woman just comes stepping out. Her hair perfectly done up and lying off. One part of it that falls to the side, covering one of her eyes. She just kind of comes walking in, very nice red leather suit on that forms up into kind of a dress, but it's also very tight. Has black leggings. She just comes walking in a minute and goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your time off, Laertes. I still had the key. We were supposed to have that meeting about me taking over handler duties for that group of yours, Violent Efficiency. Oh, goodness, where are my manners, dear? Alera Emilio. I'm an old friend of Laertes. She, just kind of smiles at you, Tira, as she stands there in the middle of the room.
I think that the way Tira's reflexes work, she would have had a weapon in hand pretty fast as she realized the door was opening.
Mm-hmm.
Just in her hand.
She seems to pay no mind whatsoever to the weapon in your hand. Yeah. Like her eyes don't even track to it. She's just kind of staring you in the eyes. And occasionally looking Laertes up and down.
Yeah, I'm kind of side-eyeing Laertes first.
Roll me an insight check.
Uh-huh. Okay. 1 second.
Starting the game without your sheet open, that's a drink.
No, it was open.
Open.
19.
Wow, I did pretty well.
Yeah, he's usually pretty hard to read, but he's kind of caught off guard here. He's a little embarrassed and very unsure of himself. Like he's caught in one of those awkward social scenes, and he has no idea where to go.
Shit. I am Tira. I guess you're going to be my handler.
Oh, well, not the way Laertes is, apparently. Well, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Do you... I'm not saying I'm not interested, but...
We would... You work for my grandfather?
Yes, and... Oh, he sends his regards, by the way.
Uh-huh.
I see. He asked if someone could come do this work, and I immediately heard that Laertes needed some time off to recuperate. And I raised my hand. I said I would love to help out my dear friend Lay.
I am never calling you that. I muttered to him.
Wow.
Looking at him, still like.
Roll me a stealth check to whisper that to him. Or do you care if she hears that or not?
Not totally, but I'll roll it anyway. Okay. Yep.
Okay, cool. She doesn't hear that. You kind of tilt your head over to him, and she doesn't seem to catch it.
All right. We were just how cuddly were we when she came in? Well, I have a weapon. I mean,
you got up pretty quickly, but he's not wearing a shirt.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like you're recovering well. I say.
Roll me a deception check. Laertes is going to give you the help action. Is it yes, thank you
Thank
for examining me.
Yeah, I do it. I'm actually trained in deception. I'm not terrible at it. But
16. I'm going to call hers. We're going to call hers a +4. 15.
ooh, that was close.
Yeah. She just kind of like raises her eyebrow at the two of you. Then just kind of like shrugs it off.
You should probably leave your key here, and he can come find you later for your meeting.
Oh, you mean this key? She pulls out a key very, very similar to yours, and she's just kind of like spinning it around on her finger.
Yeah. I'm sure. I don't think that you need to have that now.
Well, I don't know.
I'm looking at Laertes, waiting for him to speak here.
You can like cut him and look at her. Yes, that's right, Alara. Yes, don't think you need to have that key. We will get in touch through normal means in the intervening time. Yes, we are supposed to have a meeting. I'm supposed to pass on information about violent deficiency. He's like, look, you see, he starts to kind of, like, he's not sure which one of you he's supposed to send away. Like, is he supposed to go immediately, okay, I need to have the business meeting right now? Or do I try to tell her, no, we can't have the meeting we're supposed to have because I'm doing something with Tira? You see, like, he's normally so in control when we do scenes like scenarios like this, but he's just completely caught off guard right now.
As soon as I'm done talking with him, then he can come and find you, I say to her.
Oh, well, if you were talking about something work-related, I should be here for that, right? I mean, I am your handler now, so I'll need to know these things. Unless it's, as she steps closer to you, something personal.
He is staring at Laertes, like expecting him to do something here. Shit.
Good morning? Who did?
What?
Oh,
Rosie, you're unmuted.
sorry.
Unmuted, that's a drink.
Well, you know, my group works closely together. We are all friends, so of course I've gotten to know Laertes as well in that way, and I'm sure that I hope that we can become friends too, but right now I'd like to talk to him alone.
Yeah, Laertes finally
I didn't even have a single swear word come out there.
Not even one. No, that's how shook up you are right now. See, Laertes finally catches on. Says, yes, that's right. I do have a few matters to discuss in private with Tira regarding sensitive information that only is for her ears from her grandfather. So I'm afraid you're not cleared for that right now, Alara. But if you will grant me 10 minutes, he silently looks at you, Tira.
I've gotta see how disappointed I look. Okay, I don't look disappointed.
15 minutes.
If you think that's all we need.
It's gonna be 20 minutes. Okay, you just give me a solid 20 to just wrap this up, and then I'm gonna get my paperwork together so I can bring it to you, and so we can sit down and have a full transition of information as the professionals that we are at our jobs.
Nice
which is
turnover.
what's going on right now.
A nice turnover.
Roll on that deception.
Yeah, I got to roll a deception. Where did I put Laertes at?
All I can imagine is Tira just being like Kevin Hart, like, help me! Help me!
Yeah, just cutting that kind of like head to like, there's Laertes. Put him in a different spot. Throw Laertes' deception. Oh shit.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
This is terrible. This is such a train wreck.
Yep, such a train wreck. She smiles. Of course, Lay. Anything you need, I'm happy to provide. Tira, You seeing you? And she comes walking out, still swinging that ring on her finger.
Ring?
Oh, the key. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I'll take that, and I'll try to snatch it and hand it over to him. Is that doable casually, or do I need to roll something?
No, she hands it to you.
Okay. And I hand it over to him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll see you soon.
I'll see you very soon, Tira. Lei, don't keep me waiting too long. And she goes out the door.
Okay, I have questions, I say, when she's gone.
Oh, yeah, I imagine
Just
you
gotta
do.
figure out which one to start. First of all, is she gonna tell on us?
No.
Second, was that over?
That was absolutely over several years ago.
She had the key for years? Okay.
Well, it's like that awkward thing. You break up, you don't know if it's really appropriate to go back over and say, "Hey, I need these certain things back." She hadn't made use of it in years, and it was also kind of an emergency thing if we ever needed to get in contact with each other.
Yeah.
And it's also an emergency bolt hole if you need to escape somewhere. So, I really didn't,
Well, I guess that's your decision. Since I
He
did
winces
give the
hard
key
at
back
that.
to him. So let's see, what question do I have next? So you are sure she's not gonna tell my grandfather that she found us in here?
I'm pretty sure she won't.
Okay. And that's over. Do you have a thing for drow?
Roll me an insight check.
That's on my list of questions.
Do you have a thing for
I've been
draft?
holding these in for a while. I don't know.
Insight.
Nice.
He goes, kind of.
Uh-huh. Well, okay.
It's more I'm attracted to dangerous women, and a lot of those are drow.
Yeah, I shrug.
Oh, I'm glad.
Okay, that makes sense.
Glad Delisimir never caught his eye.
He had already been besmitten with Tiro when he met you.
All I can think of is just don't give him more fuel for the fire.
So I don't really have any breakups, really. I've always been casual before this, so I don't know how that is. Are we...
You say that he kind of am I your first relationship / boyfriend?
Yeah.
Score.
Okay. And I assume we're serious, since you said you love me. And
Yes, I 100% serious about you.
you definitely didn't need to say that to just get me into bed, so I believe you. Are we exclusive?
I would prefer to be.
Okay. I was sort of assuming, but
Yes, there's kind of an assumption on both parts, but I feel like you're right. This is an important thing to be stated directly now that we are, moving the relationship to a serious stage.
okay. I think that's all my questions. So, exclusive also means when we're apart, but what about when we're together?
Well, when we're together, if we wanted to bring a third into the mix, I would assume that would only be with the express consent of both of us.
Yeah.
And
And
just state out loud right now that I'm not comfortable bringing a third into our relationship at this point in time. Will freely state that I am quite glad to have you all to myself.
Me too.
Okay.
I don't think I have any more questions. I can, yeah, hopefully she's not gonna get you into trouble with my grandfather.
You kind of go, no, she won't do that.
All right. Do we still have a little time left?
You see, he looks at artificer device on the thing. He says, "Yeah, we got about 15 minutes or so."
It'll have to do. Okay. And I'm happy to fade to black from there.
Cool.
You know, with
Fade
the
to black
assumption
out on
that,
that. We have actually already hit a seduction roll for this encounter anyway, so we're not going to do an extra
oh
roll
yeah,
on that.
might as well.
That was, of course, what caused her to come in and completely
Yes.
derailed any plans I had for who was going to take over the hand. I said, "Oh, the table giveth me, and this is what we shall take."
I had a thought that if we were actually caught, obviously in the act, that I am never getting rid of her as handler, like because she has the upper hand forever.
It's quite possible, yeah.
I'm still not sure, but there we go.
Cool. So we're gonna cut away from that. Ironically, I think this day occurs at a point in which you guys are pretty close to Luskin. We're probably passing over, excuse me, at least Huddlestone or Ironmaster. What are you guys doing here? You know, I don't know. What's the plan here for arrival at Svartborg? Are we planning on arriving during the day? Are we planning on going in at night? What do you tell Zephyros about when you guys want to get to the island?
I
Shit,
think
I wish Ardwell was here.
Oh,
I think
Yes.
it would go along with how we've rolled in the past to just roll right in, especially since we don't know anything about any events in the area at the time, to just roll in and do what we always do and kill everything that has two legs, two eyes, and a mouth.
Well, we usually have Casey, whatever the fuck his last
Casey
name is.
Conspicuo.
Yeah, we usually have him to scout ahead for us.
yeah, but
Is
in
this my
ca-
chance to use my familiar?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I'd actually like to roll a history check just to remember anything that maybe any of the scouts would have noticed, especially for like frost giants. Unlike usually their habits and everything like that, so that way Keska can give a decent, perception of what we should do. 21.
21. From most of the occurrences that the frost giants do raiding parties, they come out on their ship, they hit the shore, they raid inland, then they get back to their ships, back out. Just a very Viking way. They don't typically make a lot of these moves at night. Frost giants are not a type of creature that has dark vision.
Yeah, Keska will relay that information.
So then it would make sense for us to attack at night when they can't see us.
Yes.
Maybe seduce a few of them.
So, if that's the best course of action, then that should be what we do. However, I'm not exactly going to be the sneakiest person, but I have ways around that.
I know how to be stealthy.
Mm.
I just usually don't bother. But I know how to hunt in the wild, and stealth is
Everyone at the
needed
table
there.
just kind of dead stares you with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says, "Oh, I can be stealthy." I'm honestly thinking about every time they've tried to be stealthy, and that has not gone well.
Yeah.
I don't think
No, Tira
we
managed
need
to sneak along for part of the last set of caves.
Part of.
Yeah, while you're also here going over, when to arrive at the island, you guys notice Lazarus hasn't come down for breakfast today. He's not here.
Okay, who's getting Lazarus?
I'll go get him.
I'll be right here.
Idala, you go heading up to his room, knock on the door, there's no answer.
Oh, there's no answer. Knowing that his room is covered in papers and strings, I'm going to open the door carefully.
Very kind of you. Thank you, Ashley.
Put a lot of time and effort into that. You have no idea how much it was ruined by the crossbow bolts and the blood and the grenade.
Yeah.
Jeff, what do they find in there?
He's not there. And there's a letter on his little desk that's
the only piece of furniture still in the room.
The only thing that wasn't blasted away, the only thing that hasn't been upturned or thrown out to make space. There's a little desk that he uses to write, and there's a little letter on the desk, and that's it.
I open the letter.
Oh boy, I'm gonna read it. Do you want me to read it to you, or do you want to bring it back to the group and then have me read it? I can, or either or.
Read
whatever.
it to me first.
Okay. It reads thusly: Dear Violent Efficiency, I fear I am lost. Where I once felt at home with all of you, I now stand a stranger looking from the outside in. I do not know where I stand anymore. I tried my best to express myself and let you know my concerns. He tried to kill me, and we're bringing him back to do what? Finish the job? I attempted to tell you that if any of you were in this position, I would not treat you this way. And what was your response? You told me I was wrong. I was given hypocritical lectures, and I was told I needed to get over it. I heard your opinions and your feelings, but none of you seemed to hear mine. Instead, I was told the person who came prepared to kill me was like a member of the group. I am a member of this group. I thought it was, at least. And it is not lost on me that when you all arrived in my quarters to see the aftermath of my fight, none of you checked on me. My face half burned away, crossbow bolts struck through my chest, not a single word. There I stood on the outside looking in at those I considered friends and family, rushing to help the man who attempted to kill me. No healing potion or spell for Lazarus, not even a little assistance in dusting myself off. Apologies being handed out, but none for me. I was hurt, and I was the one who was targeted. Laertes said something that still hangs over me. He said I was a parasite, unable to feel any emotion myself, and instead I'd leech it off of you. I know it's not true because I feel deeply hurt and saddened, and I am sure none of that is coming from any of you, at least not for me. Perhaps for good reason. I have seen what I am currently. I've seen the fear in the eyes of a victim before they lose their life, and I have seen the viciousness of feeding. I have become the very monster I have tried so desperately to distance myself from. As I am now, I do not bring out the best in any of you. I also fear that as I am now, none of you bring out the best in me. I hope to find myself. I hope to find the good in me that I know is there, and when I do, I also hope that I find all of you again. Goodbye. Sincerely, in very elaborate script, Lazarus Durendal. Just very pristine, very well written out. The paper's crisp, not wrinkled, very well thought out, written very well. And that's it. That's what you get.
You read that out loud to all of us?
No, just to me.
Okay.
Shit. Idala's going to summon Calypso.
Good. Good choice. Yes.
Calypso.
Yes, my dear. What can I do for you?
Where is Lazarus?
Oh, he's on a walkabout, dear.
A walkabout where?
To find himself.
Oh my goodness, no. How am I supposed to tell them that Lazarus is gone?
Well, he did leave you a letter for you to give to everybody. Technically, you don't tell them, his words tell them.
I see. Idala dismisses Calypso and starts walking down. I knew I shouldn't have written that letter. She's just...
Quick bit for me to clarify for everybody too, before they all get freaking out at me. Lazarus will return as a full player character run by Jeff a little bit later on. I've spent way too much time and energy building up his subplot to just let it go.
Good.
Jesus, Jeff, I have shit to fight out with you.
Yeah, and I'm running away from home and joining the circus. Nobody loves me here. It was his response. He's gone for now.
So he will be returning a bit later. Jeff and I had a discussion about it and about where Lazarus was, and agreed that this, for him to get where he needed to be, this is what had to happen, and it introduced a very interesting thing we'll get to in a little bit later.
Okay. Idala comes down. I'm trusting you on this, Brad.
Have I ever given you reason not to trust me?
Yes.
If you guys only saw half the bullshit that comes Brad's way from me, you would know he's good for it. It's just constant. No, this is good. It's good. You guys got it. It's going to be fine.
Idala comes down and says, well, he's not coming down for breakfast.
Oh, that fucking asshole. I will go drag him down here.
No. Hold on.
Insight check. 28.
I'm still holding the letter.
He's not here.
You catch her expression and the letter in her hand. You put two and two together.
He's not here. He left.
What the fuck?
She reads the letter out to all of you. She reads the letter out.
First of all, I did apologize to him. Second of all, he was the one that was not dead. Of course I'm checking on the dead person first. That fucking hole. And she starts crying.
Full throws the stone table across the room, shattering it.
Oh my goodness.
She starts crying after screaming all that.
All right.
Idala hesitates after and then rushes over to Tira and gives her a big old hug.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, no, I forgot! No!
Oh, do I need to make a save of some kind?
I forgot about the feeding.
Only if there's significant skin-to-skin contact, and that's also controllable by Idala to a degree too. If you're not actively trying to feed off of her.
No, I'm not actively trying to feed off of her.
I think you're fine for now. You hear upstairs, Zephyros kind of sticks his head out. Did we lose another table?
Yes, we did.
Professor, we did.
I'll get started on the replacement.
Thank you.
I love how he's just so nonchalant about it. Like, did we lose another one?
Keska will try something.
I want my best friend back.
Give me a second. She will get into a kneeling position. She will grab out what looks to be a small bit of like chalky white texture, draw a half moon around her, and she will use divine intervention. I need to roll a D100. The prayer she gives is, Mistress of the Night, Lady in White, bring Lazarus the understanding he needs to realize that our intentions were good and that his needs are here rather than elsewhere, that he is wanted and loved, and that we can provide him the succor that he needs to become better than what he is currently.
Roll me a D100. You need to get 10 or less.
Yep. 34. Prayers go unanswered.
Not that you really would have known if it had worked anyway.
Yep. Oh well. But I can try every day now.
Yeah.
So.
I saved it for the end fight in the last game, and it didn't work. But
Divine intervention almost never works.
Yeah. But there are the times
so
that it does. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I just figured I'd try it.
It's good. Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Yep.
Imagine if someone had guidanced you on divine intervention.
It doesn't matter for that. It actually you want less.
I know. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
So screwed you over. Like, I made it. You got to roll that guidance down.
So yeah.
You use the guidance, and your god's like, I was going to come help you, but you look like you got it.
Yeah, exactly. She'll get up and go, I didn't hear anything, so hopefully we can figure out what it is. Sephiros?
Yes.
Do you have the ability?
He comes down with another mini table in his hand. He's about to cast Enlarge on to replace the table.
Are you able to go ahead and see where Lazarus is?
Yes, I am.
Could you please figure that out since he
left?
left?
No, can't do that at all.
Why?
What?
Well, he made me promise I wouldn't do it.
That cheeky bastard.
Yes, we clasped our little pinky fingers together and everything. He said it was a solemn vow amongst
there is
best
absolutely
friends.
no way Tira's accepting that. I realize I am putting myself in danger here, but there is no way she's accepting that.
Yeah.
Pesca will
put
her hand back to Tira.
Tira's going into a rage upon hearing that he knows and isn't telling us.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a winter rage, because I see those as less controlled.
Got it.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I had that prepared.
I don't make wisdom saving throws for those anymore.
No, you don't. You are completely in control.
Okay. Well, except she's really upset right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think. She wants information out of him, so maybe she won't actually draw weapons, but she is definitely attacking him, trying to throttle him right now.
Dulisimir is in between you and the professor and is not moving.
Either of you who want to try,
not a good idea.
Yeah, whoever wants to try to stop this, you're okay. Well, who's in between trying to stop it? So let me figure that out.
I am.
Fauna. Apparently, Fauna's like, nope, ain't getting in between that.
Yeah.
She's like, I've gotten with the fight with him. How this will go?
Yeah.
Guidancing myself.
Okay. Okay. So Keska and Adala, I need to know how you're gonna stop Tira from going after Zephyros.
Physically.
I'm going because I'm hugging her. Once I notice that she starts raging, I'm gonna start draining.
I think mostly you're gonna feel her go cold instantly since it's a winter rage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start draining.
I don't feel anything.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think draining's gonna slow her down at all.
Do we need initiative? I don't know.
I don't think we need initiative quite yet. Okay. I'm not there yet. What I'm gonna require is Tira. I know Tira was gonna move full tilt. So
yeah.
I need
reckless. Absolutely reckless.
You gotta make an athletics check to hold on to her.
Oh, come on.
Flips.
Tira?
Am I making an athletics check? What am I doing?
You gotta make an athletics check.
Roll less than 5.
Can't.
Oh, no.
It's a 25 from Tira.
I can't roll less than 9.
Yeah.
I have a 1 in 20 chance, but
you try to hold on her, but it's full like little kid trying to hold on to their parent as you just slowly fall further and further down to your holding her ankle, and Tira is walking, dragging you without noticing it at all.
Can I cast Charm Person?
No, she gets her stuff. Yeah, that was your attempt. I'm going to give Keska her attempt, and then Tira's going to get her shot.
Yep. All right. I'm also going to be using a Gift of Luck. And I'm going to be going in to essentially stop her by not like pushing her back, but by giving her a very strong, loving hug. 26.
What are you getting advantage off of?
Gift of luck.
Oh, you get to look at it. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I popped one off. So
Okay. Tira,
So, yeah,
go
her-
ahead. Try to beat 26.
Okay.
Do you have guidance on yourself too, or does that not apply?
Oh yeah, I had guidance too. Sorry.
Crank it up, because this is gonna get bad otherwise.
28.
No, Tira does not beat 26.
Hidala clasped onto your leg. Keska comes forward, grabs you in a big hug. It is stout enough to stop your forward momentum.
Mm-hmm.
I
This
kind
is
of
all
like
your fault. I'm yelling at him. You know what happens in your tower, and you let them have that fight. You let my lover die, and you let him leave. This is your fault.
I like
She's still trying. She's not like settling into your arms.
after the conversation that Tira and Keska had, like she just lays her head on top of the top of Tira's head and just starts caressing the back part of her head. Like, shh, it's okay. It's all right. We'll get to her. Okay? It's okay.
First of all, I do not know everything that goes on in my tower. I have very particular privacy runes that do not allow me to scry upon what occurs within your bedrooms. You're welcome. So I did not know there was a fight going on in Lazarus's room. Second of all, because it was a person who I had allowed and invited within to my tower, they were not being tracked as they were moving about. That is why I did not know that either of them were in danger. Normally, my guests do not try to kill each other. Third, am I third or second?
Third.
Thirdly of all, Lazarus chose to leave, and he of his own free will, and he is not a prisoner. Therefore, why would I keep him here? He asked me, as best friends, if I would not scry upon and tell you all where he had gone off to, so that he may pursue this knowledge of what he needs on his own. And I graciously
He is not your
granted
best
him
friend.
that.
He is my best friend.
You take that back!
Oh, she's not taking
Everyone.
that back.
I then
You see, he stomps his foot and the whole tower shakes.
Yeah, Tira's pretty pissed too, though.
Yeah.
You're like trying to hold on to like an angry, like Tasmanian devil or something right now.
You're also 3 feet shorter than she is, so
That's true. So she's probably like swiping at the air.
pretty much. That's what I can figure as. But yeah, she will. She will actually look at everyone and just goes, everyone needs to calm down. And she will cast Calm Emotions.
Everyone's got to make a charisma save.
DC 17.
Zephyros, it's 25.
Okay.
You got the one you needed.
Tara calms down.
Tara calms down, though.
Fauna, you would need to roll a charisma save.
I think she is calm.
She's just chilling in the back somewhere.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, she's not paying
Fauna's back there eating
Okay,
popcorn.
I could choose. Okay, cool. So yeah, Idala would need to Zephyros, and especially Tira. Tira definitely. But yeah,
Idala
you feel
made the
this.
save, so
Yeah. So as that happens, like you feel like a cold embrace. Like, have you ever had a blanket on
She
that
doesn't
was
feel
like?
cold.
No, she doesn't
right
feel
now.
cold, but it
Because
is
she's
like
in a winter rage.
emotionally. It's like an emotional cold. Like you put on a cold blanket in like the winter time, and it gets progressively warmer, but it's like caressing around you. That's kind of what Keska's doing to you right now, and it feels so nice. And you're like, I don't want to be raging anymore.
You feel this settle over you, Tira, and you feel like a pulsing coming from your ring. And you don't calm down per se. You just kind of go numb.
Okay.
Like
What is my ring doing?
Your ring is interpreting this effect. Like it doesn't like this either. But it's just so instead of you calming down, your like emotions just kind of go flat.
Okay.
What does that do? Okay, cool. So I wanted to see what that was. Should have just said the eye. But yeah. One needs to have level heads here. If Lazarus won.
I don't know if I do out of character right now.
Kind of emotionless right now.
Yeah.
What I can understand it. So yeah. Everyone needs to have level heads at this point. If Lazarus wanted to leave, he needs to find himself. He will find himself. He will figure out what he needs to get done. He will return if he needs to. And if he doesn't, then he made that decision. Period. Whether or not we believe it's the right decision is not for us to understand. Some people climb.
Yes.
Did Lazarus have a means to contact you?
No, he does not.
So then, how are we supposed to know when he's ready to come back?
He shall find us.
Oh.
How?
I don't know. This is what he told me.
He will find us. I'll make sure of it. I'll pray every night for him. He can find us as long as we follow the moon.
Fauna's just gonna. Oh, wait. Can you guys? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Fauna's just gonna. Sorry. Yep. Fauna's sitting there in the back like, I wish they had this thought process when I wanted to go. This is ridiculous, man.
Difference is Lazarus succeeded on sneaking out.
True.
True.
He also didn't crash through a window.
Yeah. And
Yeah, he also
fly.
is not necessarily in as much danger as you are on your own.
Try to turn into a cat in front of another
As
shape changer.
You are in a lot more danger on your own. With like bounties and shit.
Yeah.
You see, Zephyrus goes, perhaps this is a very trying day for us all. Let us all separate and calm ourselves down, and tomorrow we will move along with things. I shall see, Miss Tira, if there is some way that I can confirm Lazarus's safety without breaking my promise to my best friend that I would not try to locate him.
My best friend.
He can be both of your best friends.
You can have more than one best friend.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about.
Yes, you can have multiple best friends and one bestest friend, and he just walks away.
Somewhere Calypso chimes in about it too. I'm just racking up the powerful spellcasters.
Everybody loves Lazarus.
Yeah, with that, I will actually cast Convey Inner Peace on myself.
So whereabouts are we? Iron Master, Fire Seer?
You're a little over. I think we're over Iron Master right now.
Cool.
As everyone goes to separate, Lissamir Idala is going to go to the professor.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, everyone can sleep for 4 hours in a meditative state, and they all can get a long rest after 4 hours.
Nice.
So yeah, except for Lazarus.
Yeah, except for Lazarus.
That also
Lazarus didn't sleep.
Yeah, it's true.
Who knows what he's doing?
That's what he's doing.
He's out in the woods writing poetry, something.
Probably eating a goat.
Eating his feelings, yeah.
Able to eat a goat or anything without the reactions from Fauna.
I can finally eat a teacup pig and no one will stop me.
Oh my god.
All I could think of the entire time with that thing between Laertes and Tira was that fucking entire Kevin Hart skit, just like, my back's against the wall, bitch found out, this is not a joke, help me!
Help me, yeah, totally.
so fucking dying over there.
So, Idala, you go to see the professor.
Yes. How is the professor holding up?
He's fine. He's over here in his lab going through things. He's got a couple of various scrying books out and things. You see he's making little notes, go like you do this, maybe one of those.
Cool.
Denisimir, something I can help you with?
Yes. I need to get down to the city.
Okay, do you need to do shopping or something?
Out of character, no.
Okay.
Fine shopping.
Sure, yes.
Okay. And he looks around, opens up a couple of like random drawers in his desk, and finally settles on pulling out this small stone with a golden rune on it. Take this. It will teleport you directly to the ground underneath the tower. We should be coming to a stop momentarily. Just make sure you return to that same point, use the stone. It will teleport you straight back up to the tower. Very careful. If you miss, you'll completely miss the tower, and then you'll fall plummeting to your death.
She kind of shimmies her wings and says, I understand.
Yes. Perfect. Good.
Cool. So Delisimir is going to go down into the city and find a tavern.
Yeah.
This is happening during that hour. It took me about 5 minutes, so that's how long Tira spent on it.
Got it.
Do you want me to read it? It's going by the pigeon mail.
The pigeon mail?
Yes,
It still would work, yeah. The letter that turns into a pigeon, yeah.
She doesn't know where it's going to end up, but it's going to go to Lazarus. And it's really not something, it's definitely something she shouldn't have written raw.
Okay. I think we'll let that run in the roleplay chat between games.
Okay. It's not a well thought out, understanding letter.
None of us expected that from Tira. Tira is 100% id.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So anyway, Idala, you go dropping down to the city. Go find one of the taverns. There's quite a few of them. Iron Master is a port city on the coast, so there's plenty of, sailor bars.
Perfect. She's going to alter her appearance just enough to where she doesn't have wings. She's blonde. Maybe her skin color's a little bit darker. Definitely looks like she's not from around here.
Okay.
And she's gonna go to one of the taverns and survey for potential victims.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, come on!
That's amazing.
That one, you come in here into this bar, and nobody's paying attention to you. And that stops you cold. What the fuck? Right? That does not happen to me. You look at yourself. Did I do something wrong with the polymorph? Do I look, ugly or something? No, I walk in, all eyes on me. What the fuck's going on here?
A bunch of ugly bastards.
Okay. She's gonna pull out her dulcimer and try to perform.
Go for it. 14, pretty good. You're still a little unused to this dulcimer thing, not your typical type of instrument you prefer to play. But you start to feel kind of familiar to you as you kind
That's
of start
right.
to
She
get into a
prefers
little
the lyre, doesn't she? Oops.
Oopsie.
But you start to play it. You see the bartender looks up his dots, and several of the other patrons start to look up as you playing. You start to figure out you got here a little too late. Everybody's kind of in their tired, drunken state. Whatever this group is, they just got in off a fishing haul, and they're all just exhausted.
Ugh. And she's gonna leave. She's gonna head to the next tavern.
You go swinging out the door, you see somebody else. Well, that was fucking weird. I didn't even get a chance to tip her. I like that song.
She goes to the next tavern.
Go to the next tavern.
Do I find any?
Yeah, hit me an investigation.
17.
17. Much better. What are we looking for? What kind of prey do you want tonight?
I want someone juicy. Like, they need to have stories to tell. And preferably one that doesn't gonna die when I first touch them.
That's gonna be pretty hard to find.
I mean, I know.
Male or female? What are we in the mood for? Female. You're looking around here in the group, in this tavern.
Actually, either or.
Either or?
Yes.
Okay, I tell you what. On the 17 investigation, you have two options. You have the very young, looks like to barely be 18 server who's going around. You can see she's all bright eyes, innocence, big dreams about, getting out of Iron Master and heading to the big city kind of thing. And over towards another part, there is a young man, very tall, very stout, in the prime of his life. Your options are what tastes the best and what you'll feed on the longest.
Well, she hasn't fed in a while, so she's gonna go on what feeds the longest.
You go to the young man.
Yep.
Small part of me wants to see if Saphira has another stone.
I suppose maybe I should also send a quick letter to my father saying we could use a little help because we're down a couple people. I don't know if that would be the way Jeff's new PC comes in or what.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense for Casca.
That's kind of partially out of character up to Jeff.
That's kind of partial. Out of character, as full DM, I will tell you that's not what we have in mind. That was one of the first things we discussed, though, was exactly that.
That's like the exact thing that me and Brad were bringing up. That's so funny. We were going that direction with it. Yeah.
So I will not do that and metagame a little, I guess, to not do that if you have some other plans.
I got an arranger, don't worry.
All right. Because I have finite stationery, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to 7. And I used most of
You're down to 7 and you're supposed to be using these to talk to your grandpa.
I used 2 of them to talk to him.
What was the total gold that we had from the last big thing?
I thought Brandon put that in gameplay or roleplay.
I think it's in gameplay, yeah.
Or was it over here in general? It was something like 2,800 apiece.
2,800? Okay, cool. Gotcha.
I don't know. It's somewhere in there. I want to say it's in the roleplay chat somewhere.
I know Delismir's sitting at 2,100, so.
Okay, so 2,188. We'll just put that.
So anyway, Idala, you find this strapping young man sitting over in the corner, kind of by himself, with a big mug of ale in front of him.
Does he look dangerous?
Roll insight.
Insight. Ooh, critical.
Nat 20. He's not dangerous. Not in the senses that you're concerned about. He can take care of himself. He can handle himself in a fight. He's not prone to violence, so you can tell that by his countenance. He's a gentle soul.
All right. Let's do this. She walks up to him. And she's gonna have on all the flair that she can muster. Hey there.
You see, you come up with the full sexy walk throughout the entire tavern. All the eyes except for his are on you. Is that like heads are craning and tilting, watching you come sauntering all the way up to his table, pull up the chair, just sit in front of him. Hey there. He just looks up and is immediately just spellbound by you. Like he like kind of tripping over. Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Darton.
Darton. Interesting. Darton, do you have any stories?
Yeah, I guess I work on a on a ship. We do fishing trawls out amongst the icebergs.
I love stories. Why don't you come tell me some?
Yeah, come tell you some. Do you don't want to talk? Hear me talk here?
I wouldn't mind hearing a few here, but it's already a cold night here.
Roll me persuasion. I'm gonna set the DC at 12.
19.
19.
Actually,
I remember.
23, I think.
I was about to say, I believe it's 23. I believe your siren voice gives you advantage on persuasion.
Yes.
23. He's like, takes his mug, just downs the whole thing, and goes, "Can I get a room?" And then flags down.
Now, I will say that she is gonna try and find out about some of the giant legends.
Okay. Take him up to your room and coax a couple of tales of the sea out from him. He mentions he himself has not come across any of the frost giant raiding vessels that would come through this area. He has seen quite a few strange and wondrous animals out on the sea, dragon turtles, other large sea beasts, and things that sometimes come up close to the ships while they're doing their fishing. Is also aware, which is the only thing that is of great interest to you, is that the last raid was noticed about a week ago, and there are rumors from that travel throughout all of the coastline that a week ago the ship for the chieftain, the flagship of the Frost Giant fleet, landed south of here. And typically, when giants raid, they land, they go inwards for about 5 days, and it's 5 days back. So at this point, they would just barely be getting back to their ship to head for Svarnport. You can kind of clock the timing of that.
Really? And whereabouts is south of here?
Like south along the coast.
Okay.
So probably here at the bend is where I'll say.
Okay. We need to hurry then.
Well, Delisimir is down canoodling
getting
with
her
someone.
fill.
Keska will be actually asking Zephyros if it's possible for her to get down to Ironmaster to see if she can't hire someone to be in Lazarus's stead.
Stress goes, I believe I have another stone for transporting. Could you help me find it? We need to, here's somewhere. He starts opening random drawers and gestures to several boxes haphazardly stacked, not a single thing labeled. Should be around here somewhere.
She will guidance Zephyros.
Does not help him one bit.
I at least tried.
That was a good
effort. Yeah, that does not help.
Okay, so, I will investigation at least, and I have a 0. So, am I helping him? Can I help him?
You can. It won't help him either.
Oh, okay. I will investigate.
He's far too scatterbrained to be able to do any kind of inventory of his own workplace.
Yeah, no, I had it. So.
Okay. Ashley, you were saying something?
Yes. I want to know if I'm able to feed on him without killing him.
If you can roll a wisdom save of 15. Because you did
19.
state to me that you haven't fed in quite some time. You're able to feed on him just to the brink, but he's still breathing when you're done.
Alright, and how is he reacting?
He's out cold. He's very pale. He's breathing very shallowly.
She calls to Calypso and says, I finally did it. And I didn't need a potion.
Well, you and the one they gave the potion to are two very different people, darling.
That's fair. But her goal is to be able to do this and not feed at all. My goal is just to not kill them.
And today you have taken a very big step forward. I'm proud of you.
She races back to the tower. I want to try and make it there before Keska leaves.
Okay. You're racing back to the tower. Fauna, you're in your room by yourself. Nyla is all the way, upstairs in the loft area. You just kind of came down here for a moment, just straight to yourself. God, there's been so much things going on today. As you're sitting in here, just kind of sitting in front of your vanity, trying to get the hang of brushing your hair and getting around your ears, which your new tiger ears that stick up in the top of it, makes it kind of awkward. And in the mirror, you see your window flip open, and someone comes swinging in through a rope through the window into your bedroom. Jeff, would you like to describe who comes in through the window?
Yeah, I would love to. You see someone who looks incredibly similar and related to Fauna. He's got long hair that's kind of gone white. He's got a beard, the half elven ears. Very similar features around like the eyes and the nose, but taller, bigger, stockier. He's got a long like pole arm across his back, and he's got like a wolf pelt that's just, or not a wolf pelt, a lion pelt wrapped around him like a cloak. He's like a little heavier armored. Yeah, and he pops through and he goes, Fauna, let's go. Like, I'm here. I finally found you. I'm here to rescue you. I know you're surrounded by a bunch of crazy people. We got to go before they get back. They've literally been leaving a trail of bodies across the Sword Coast, just dead people everywhere. We got to go.
She's gonna turn around and look at him and go, Bro, how did you find me?
I've literally been following the trail of this group everywhere, and sometimes the trail would just disappear. Mom and Dad have been worried sick about you. That bounty they put out was to bring you home safe. They thought, you've been kidnapped this whole time, and honestly, it wasn't very hard. These people kill everyone everywhere they go. Just dead bodies, lots of dead bodies. Very easy to find you. It was just a little difficult to get up here, but we're here now. We should go before they come back.
They really put out that bounty because they were worried?
They were petrified. Fauna, you disappeared. Why do you look like a cat? What have they done to you?
Why do you have a really intricate tattoo on your back now?
There's so much. You ran away from home. You're tattooed. What is happening?
Wait, does he know that she ran away from home?
Well, I mean, he knows that you're
they
gone.
They don't know you ran away from home. They think you were kidnapped. That's why they put that reward for your rescue.
That's right. You've been missing. I find you. You look kind of like a cat. You've got tattoos. I'm not sure what they've done to you, but I'm here now. Let's get out of here.
No. Brother, I've been kidnapped. I ran away from my choice. Didn't you hear about the other bounty?
The one for the owl bear. That was you. You took the owl bear with you, is that right?
Yes.
Fauna, I'm gonna need you to get me caught up to speed because Mom and Dad have been convinced you've been kidnapped, and I don't know how to tell them you ran away, are tattooed, and now look a lot like a cat.
Pause here. Over with Keska and Zephyros. Keska, you're trying to find this sending stone. All of a sudden, Zephyros shows like Stiff stands straight up. Somebody broke into the tower.
What? Where?
Miss Fauna's room.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, okay. I shall continue to try to find the stone. I know it's around here somewhere.
Keep it for later. I'll take care of it. Okay. She will come out, Warhammer ready and shield ready, and just like go to the side of the door and like knock on the side, just like, Fauna, are you okay?
Everything's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Why? Why kind of open the door and like look through a crack? What's going on?
Pharaoh said someone's in your room. That's not supposed to be.
Oh, it was a bird. It's okay.
Insight check.
Deception.
22.
Okay, hold on. I had to go away from the keyboard for a second. All right, deception. Please, let this be in my favor for freaking once.
Yes.
No.
You are.
Oh my god.
You're like sweating.
I am
Just
always
like-
the worst liar.
You're always the worst liar. Keska, you are positive whatever she's saying is with a knife to her back.
I got
It's
a
like-
question.
Yeah?
What?
Sorry, does Delisimir like find the rope?
No. The rope was actually led from the top of the tower down to her room.
Oh.
It doesn't actually extend to the floor, to the ground.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, Keska will bash open the door, and then as soon as she sees it, she will look directly at the window, and then she will cast from her armor Wall of Stone.
Cool, Rowan, you see some figure come bursting through the door, weapons drawn, close off your route of escape.
Yep.
I will turn around and he'll kind of crouch down in like a low hunter's position and say, I've finally caught up to you. You can either release my sister and I can go amicably, or I can take her by force. But one way or the other, I'm freeing my sister from your captivity.
Fauna's gonna step between the two of them and go, okay, this is not. I can explain all of this to you, Rowan and Casca. Can you go for a bit? I need to talk to him. This is my brother. There's nothing bad happening.
Insight check. 23.
23. She's telling the truth.
Okay. She will look at Rowan, and Rowan will see that she is like 8.5 feet tall and in plate armor. And she also, I believe you would know, okay, probably I would say roll a history check to see if you can recognize the symbol of Selune.
He would probably, he's a worldly man. He would probably recognize it. Yeah.
Yeah, so she is adorned with not only the symbol of Selune, but also a brand new tattoo on her forehead of a half crescent moon in purple.
Then he would immediately, seeing this and hearing Fauna like comply, I don't think he would say like, okay, she's probably good, but he would ease up and go, all right, sister, let's get caught up to speed. If you could forgive us, maybe there's a bit of confusion on my part. Just a bit of privacy for me to catch up with my sister would be great.
You are not here to do anything harmful to her, correct?
No. I was sent here by our parents. This is my sister. We thought she was kidnapped this whole time.
She has not been kidnapped.
Right. It's going to be very hard to explain that to Mom and Dad, and he'll shoot daggers at Fauna and go, "Is this is just what? Did you ran? I don't know. We'll saw. I am Rowan, and he'll extend his hand to you to shake your hand,
She will,
Beastmaster style.
She will like sheath the warhammer, but keep the shield ready still. As like this very large woman clasps and just like, Keska Thulavai, I am a night maiden, priestess of Selune, and I'm currently on a mission for her, and she involves your sister.
Well, I am happy someone like yourself is accompanying her. If you would be so kind as to let me get caught up with my sister, that would be wonderful.
She has much to tell. I will be outside. If you need anything, Fauna, you know what to do.
Like it's that much of a problem. The door is full off its hinges, flat on the ground.
Yep. Oh no! She gets in, she will grab the door and just like grab it and like crush the sides of it into the door frame.
As
yeah, 24.
Smash it back.
Crink.
Fauna's pulling a Karask, like she's got the bridge goes between her fingers.
Like,
oh my god.
Yes. It has come full circle.
As Keska leaves, I'll turn to Fauna and he'll gesture to the door, like point with his thumb and go, I like the tall woman. I like her.
Yeah.
Would you care to get me caught up, sister?
She's gonna kind of shoot daggers at you the way that you shot her, and she's gonna go, I'm not a baby anymore. You guys don't have to freak out as much.
Right. You know you disappeared for a long time, and the only trail of you was that you were with a group that pretty much killed everything it came in contact with.
They couldn't find a better way to talk to me rather than just up some bounty? Do you know what happened in that time? I was being hunted.
Well, and he'll take out a picture of it and point at like the bounty, the amount of money. I mean, they put a lot of money on this because that's how badly they wanted you back. Anyone would look for you and bring you back. It wasn't to turn you in and get you arrested. This is a hefty bounty because they were so concerned. You were hunted. Who are you hunted by?
And it's not like Fauna ever contacted the family.
Yeah, we've been waiting weeks to hear from you. And he'll kind of like, he's got this red jewel around his neck that he kind of absentmindedly like holds and touches as he's talking to you. We haven't heard from you. We haven't heard anything.
Would Fauna recognize the gem?
Yes.
What
Jeff,
is
do you
it?
want to say what it is?
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it up. This is really cool. Brad sent it to me. Let me pull up my DMs. Okay. It is called the Iron Heart. It's like a red, sort of like ruby color. And you would recognize this as a jewel that when you hold it, it's like kind of keeps warm and you keep it near your heart. And when you do, let's see, you have to keep the ruby warm and save near your heart for a whole night to refill it with feelings of your loved one. Doing so, your dreams consist of good memories of them. So this is clearly a trinket that he used to keep close because he was worried about you. So when he would fall asleep, he would hold this and then think about Fauna and try to think of all the good memories he had with you.
And where did you get the gemstone from?
Oh, that's from our parents. Mom and Dad gave that to me.
I'm sure they did. You've always been
Fauna,
the favorite.
you remember this is an old thing. Your brother's had this for a very long time. It was given to your brother when he reached maturity and conducted his first hunt.
Okay. Just gonna walk up to him and touch the gem and just go, I'm really sorry, brother. I sensed really bad intentions for the owlbear, and I know how Mom and Dad are. They wouldn't have listened. They would have given the owlbear to that lady, and I That's why I ran.
And he'll like gently kind of place an arm on your shoulder and give it a squeeze and go, I've never had the affinity for the animals like you do, Fauna, and I know your heart aches for them. I can't imagine how difficult that was for you, but surely we can find time to go back home. Our parents are worried sick about you. We've all been worried sick about you. I was worried the worst happened. Why don't we just go back? Can't we just go back and let them know you're safe, you're alive?
You know, I did try to come at one point, but as you probably know, I suck at trying to sneak. I mean, obviously, I don't completely suck. I was able to run away, but yeah, I just suck at that kind of stuff.
Well, you seem to be doing okay. Why don't we use this tower to get back home? Or maybe, and he'll let out a whistle and you'll see a griffin fly up to the window, poke its head in, and then it'll sort of shapeshift, change, glow a little bit, and it'll change back down, almost like a reverse Pokemon evolution is what you're seeing. And you'll see a snake pop in with wings and kind of curl itself around his arm and look at you and go, "You remember Flinks, right? Our parents gave me this snake when I left, and turns out she's a lot more special than we thought. She can change into a griffin like you just saw. We can just leave and go back home. I can bring you home right now."
She's gonna crouch down and go, "Oh my god, look! Oh my god, it's grown so much. My Flinks." But
You totally lost her.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the wrong way to go. You have totally lost Fauna. She now coos over this Kodal. Yes. Yeah, right,
yeah.
Brian.
My fucking DM brain was just like, this motherfucker's got a Coatl.
Yeah, I told him when we were doing it. I said, your family owns like the biggest menagerie, preserve or whatever on the continent. Pick a cool animal, familiar, go nuts.
Yeah, Coatl's a good choice.
Yeah,
and I did tell him that he got a snake.
So, please tell me you're also
kind of run from there.
Please tell me that Rowan is also a Griffin Knight.
No, we went. Actually, I took a lot of input from Rosie on this. He's a hunter, so I just went with hunter. Ranger felt appropriate. I thought about that too, but I was like, I don't even honestly. When I found the picture, I sent it to Brad. I didn't know what it was. I'm like, this thing looks cool, and then Brad was like, yeah, it does. All this fucking stuff.
I had the vague recollection looking at the picture of a snake with wings. Okay, I kind of know what that is. I need to figure out what. I kind of looked it up and go, okay, yeah, that's cool. And then I kind of went there. Oh, by the way, and I had to check the CR of a griffin. I'm like, is a griffin the legal transformation? Sure enough, it is. Cool.
It is.
Works for everything we need.
Yep. Exactly.
Perfect.
Coatls are so fucking cool, man.
It's really cool.
Coatls.
Yeah.
Super smart.
Tira, while you're writing your, I don't know, other letter, I don't know, there's probably like a bunch of pieces of paper, just drafts of paper of letters you've been writing.
Well, yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I probably use a draft with the non-magical paper.
Yeah,
but
you
that was
put it
just
in like
no
the
draft
envelope
for
does.
Lazarus.
Yeah.
It was just an angry rant.
And you hear that part where Keska hits that door and knocks it completely off. You hear the boom.
Okay, that's good enough. I just write Lazarus's name on the paper and let it go flying out the window.
Lazarus, quotation marks, asshole.
Yeah, I know I have to actually write the name for it to work.
Yeah.
I don't know if these things even allow replies, but I have no idea. So I will go see what that was about, because I don't like hearing loud, strange noises on this tower anymore.
About that time, Delismer, you've gotten on the stone. You've teleported back up to. You're in the loft kind of lobby area at the bottom of the tower. You two hear that door getting knocked off.
I leave for 5 minutes.
You will see Keska sitting ready, but like not doing anything harmful, as the door is like crimped back together with force.
Tira's gonna come running with her axe in hand.
It's fine. They're talking.
Who is Lazarus here?
Lazarus is not
And she
here.
runs past you without listening.
I will put her hand. She will put her shield, and you will hear a thunk into the wood, and just go. Her brother and her are talking. You are to stay outside until they are done.
You're not the boss of me. Actually,
Calm emotions is still up, by the way. Calm emotions is still up, by the way.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you aren't the one.
Oh no,
that
it
hit
isn't.
me
Well, it
first.
wouldn't have been up for a minute. Never mind. It wouldn't be up.
So
Yeah, it's
you're
only
not the boss of me, and she tries to push around.
You can hear this commotion going on outside the room.
Delismere comes up the stairs too. What is going on?
Fauna's brother is here.
Can
They're
Fauna
fine.
You
open
have a
that
brother?
door?
She's running to wherever your room is. Yeah, to your room. Like, you
Right
have
in the front.
Yeah, can she open the door? Like, is it able to?
It opens very like jerkily and like rusted. It just it doesn't want to move.
Wait,
Just,
wait! I have a
dragging
better
across
idea.
the floor. Yeah, go ahead.
Can she use Tigers to just yell at everyone to stay out?
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, she's gonna do that. Probably throw her brother off too.
Yeah.
You
For
just
sure.
grab the door and drag it open, and just stick your hand out. Shut up! Stay out! And slam the door closed.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can we roll a d20 to see if the door just goes right on the floor?
At the very top of her lungs, Tira wails,
Oh, it stays.
I'm
Never mind.
tired of everyone leaving!
Down. This is the reason why I told you to stay out. We will wait here. All right?
Casca,
What?
I need to talk to you anyway.
I should also point out that when Fauna sticks her head out, yells at you especially for Delismere and Tira, it's loud enough that your hair billows behind you as she's speaking.
Yeah.
I imagine her face is like in full wear tiger mode, sticks it out to yell at them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. You post up here, Tira. Don't do anything. Don't go in until they tell you. I'll be back with...
No, Tira can come too. I need to talk to you.
All right. That's good. And she'll get up. We'll be back, Fauna.
I guess, what am I doing then?
You're coming with us.
We're gonna finish with
Fauna gonna be gone when we get back?
Fauna will not be gone.
Don't leave without saying something! I shout in the direction of Fauna's room.
Yes.
Fauna will just shout back, "Don't worry, I'm not the kind of person that will leave with a note."
No.
Now go.
That's right. Twist the blade.
I love you! And she goes with...
Love you too, now go!
She goes with Keska and Delismere.
Lazarus is just punching the fucking air somewhere right now. Just like, someone's talking shit, I know it.
Someone talking shit. Somehow pulling a Lazarus has become a thing, and I don't think it's something I like. Go back into the room with Fauna and Rowan. Rowan, you see your sister just stick her head out, full face shifts to full tiger, roar out, shut up and stay outside, slams the door back shut, and turns back to you as her face just, ripples back into its hybrid form.
Rowan will be sitting there, like elbows on his knees, hands on his face, just like eyes covered, just going like, I don't know how I'm going to tell any of this to mom and dad. None of this is explainable.
I'm sure you heard all of that yelling outside.
Yeah, everyone's so loud here. You've got this roaring thing. We thought you were dead, but you've got tattoos and you're a cat instead. Please get me caught up to speed. We need to figure out our story before we go to mom and dad. This is like the time you snuck out and you got drunk with that kid, the farmer. We need to... I can't cover for you if I don't know what your story is. Please, Fauna, tell me what's happening.
So yeah, Fauna's gonna sit next to him, go into fully describing what happened and why she's a were-tiger now. Explaining the fact that she made a wish on a genie and got turned into a werecat for it for her boyfriend. So yeah.
So he's a wizard, is that right? He's
Yeah, human wizard.
human bookworm. Does he even like camping? Does he like the outdoors at all?
He does well.
I'm not sure what part of your story is going to be the hardest part to tell mom and dad, that you're dating a human bookworm, you're a were-tiger, you have tattoos, or that you actually ran away from home.
And stole a
Stole
owlbear.
an owlbear.
I will
Oh,
also...
and she'll go on to explain that the owlbear is a very special one, and how it's an owl Care Bear.
Care Bear, of course it is, Fauna, because there's no way it could have been a normal owlbear.
One thing
Rowan, roll me an insight check. I need you to beat 13.
Insight check. 25.
25. Okay, you believe her. Which he says, it's an owl Care Bear. Okay.
He'll kind of like scratch his chin where his beard is, kind of pulling on it a bit. Right. Can we go? Or what is it you're doing with this group? You told me you've been fighting giants. That's how I found you. There are dead giants all over. Some of them cut in two, others attacked by an owlbear, some just pumped with necromancy. What is it that you all are hoping to do? Why fight the giants? Why not just come home?
She's not allowed to talk about Brigadier, huh?
No.
Right. You know that's not a good idea.
But you can talk about the ordning.
The what?
The ordning.
So yeah, she can go on to explain that. But
and that you're helping out Keska to go ahead and complete her pilgrimage, because we're restoring the ordning as a part of it. There you go.
Well, that, and she's also going to go on to explain. She's going to leave out the Bregan Diarth part, but she'll go on to explain Karask and how she wants to complete his final wishes.
He'll kind of sit in silence, kind of trying to take everything in, that you ran away and basically are eloped, like a Vegas wedding or something.
She's not eloped.
I mean, not
does
yet.
The next question from Rowan come, are you pregnant?
Yeah, I was like trying to figure out like
all it takes is a ceremony.
Yeah. He'll kind of look at you and go, I'm not sure how you ended up with this group. They seem important to you. Would you mind if I stuck with you? I would like to maybe accompany you. The faster we get through this whole thing, the faster maybe I can get you back to our parents.
At least also the intervening time it would take you to send a letter and get a response back from your parents.
Yeah, we have...
She was about to say, hey, I can do a messenger now. I could write them a letter if you really do want to stay.
Yeah, I would prefer it come from you, because if it comes from me, they're gonna be pissed. They sent me to get you and bring you back, thinking you were kidnapped. If you could clarify as best you can, I would like to stick with you and see this out to make sure you're safe, you and your wizard human boyfriend.
You're probably also a little happy it was Rowan who was sent to get you and not your sister.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Because your sister would not have listened to a word you said.
No, she would have dragged me out kicking and screaming. She's gonna say, well, okay, yeah, I'll write them a letter, but can I leave out the were tiger part because I think they're gonna want to add me to the menagerie.
I'll put my hand on your hand and be like, that's probably a good call. I would leave that out too. At least for now, until you can see them. We can clear it up when we go back together, but now is probably not the time.
Let's break it all to them in baby steps, piece by piece.
We're gonna scaffold this. This is a whole strategy.
She's like, yeah, they might want to add me to the menagerie, but then they might also send another bounty out if they hear about a boyfriend. So, yeah.
He's like just staring at the ground.
You didn't send the bounty out again. It was a reward for your rescue, basically.
Yeah.
And the bounty was on Nyla, which was set by the Duchess, who is accounted in the string of dead bodies that your brother tracked to find you here. Which, by the way, is a loss of a important client to your family's business.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she knew that from the moment that she ended up being killed.
I'm going to pause to the two of you as the two of you figure out how to write this letter back to your parents to, let them break it to them gently what's going on. And we'll hop over to Tira, Delismere, and Keska.
Cool. Delismere is leading the both of them to Zephyrus' room.
Okay.
Is Zephyrus in the same room?
He's still in his lab, yeah.
Cool. She opens the door, steps inside, and says, okay, now that we're all here, and I only have to say this one time, we need to head south down the coastline.
Why?
Why?
Because the Giants went on a raiding party and are just now getting back to their ship. They're not at Smartport.
What were they raiding?
They go on raids.
They
and
do.
she goes
I
to
just meant, did you know where they're raiding?
No, just that it was south down the coastline.
Okay.
How'd you find out this information?
I went and had a good time at a tavern. Without hurting anyone.
Insight check.
16. She's telling the truth.
Cool. Yeah. Huh.
Okay.
That's good.
Where are we? You said we're near Luskin. Is that still the case, Brad?
No,
We're
we're
Iron
over
Master.
at Iron Master.
Okay, then I don't care. All right.
Yeah. Keska's down for that. But she'll also be like, listen, we also need to worry about the situation with Fauna.
We can worry about it soon, but this needs to be moved on now.
Fair. We'll need to break the information to her brother Rowan. But seeing as how things are and that he already seems to trust me in a way, I will be the one to try to break it to him. Thank you.
Tira.
What?
You've had a lot of emotions recently.
A lot of shit's happened recently.
Are you good to go?
I'm itching to go.
Professor?
Yes?
We're going tonight.
See, he nods his head. He goes, I shall get to the controls, and we shall begin to move south immediately. And he leaves the lab.
Keska? You may want to go talk to them now.
Probably.
And she keeps looking at Tira.
Yeah.
She'll put a
we're a little short on people right now.
This is the
without.
reason why. It's the
I
reason why
mean,
I'm going to go talk with her brother.
my grandfather could. Well, if he could send somebody, he could send Ardewill back. Fuck.
Don't worry
Maybe
about it.
that's what I wanted to talk to you about, Tira. Keska, go.
I.
I'm gonna go talk with him and see if he's willing to come along with us.
Delisimir waits.
Oh, Fauna's brother! Oh, I can't wait to meet him. What? Sorry, what? Delisimir?
Delisimir waits until Keska goes
Yeah.
and says,
Sure.
Tira, I know you
Yeah.
have some way of getting hold of Laertes.
Yeah.
Do you think
You want
maybe
me to? You want me to invite him to come?
that may be for the best?
To invite him along?
Yes.
I can try.
Well,
I
you
mean,
said it yourself. We're short-handed,
and fucking Lazarus is gone, and he's the only one that would probably bitch about it. So, yeah, sure. I can check and see if he'll come.
quickly.
Okay. That's no fun. All right. She goes to her room and locks herself in before she uses the key. She is not using it in front of Delisimir.
Yeah, I was very careful to try and make it where, like, Delisimir doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying, I promise.
Okay. Casca, you go head over to Fauna's room.
I'll knock on the door. Let's go. Fauna, you all right? Everything good?
Everything's great. Rowan's gonna stay with us.
I will
That's
also
perfect.
try to move the door, the crumbled door,
Mm-hmm.
and like open it and just kind of like I'll slide it out of the way. I hope you all don't mind if I tag along for a bit. Like to keep an eye on my sister. She spoke very highly of you. You all seem like really great people who kill very efficiently. You're very good at killing. And
You're
keeping
Fauna's
her.
brother?
I am. I'm.
Oh, wait,
I'm
I'm
Rowan.
not here. I'm getting Laertes. Never mind.
I even. You said it so
Or
confidently. I just
trying
was like,
to,
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
You might on the way to your rooms. I think yours and Fauna's rooms are probably next to each other. So you probably would see him out in the hall as you're walking to your room.
Yeah, I would step out and say hi to anyone that's going by.
I'll be right out to meet you. And run by and shut myself in my room.
Keska will she's a towering woman. But she has a very calm, soft demeanor to her. As she will go, I joined this after the person who saved my life and brought me on this path to being a cleric of Saloon died in service protecting all of them. Karask was the reason why Fauna is even alive to this day. And I am here fulfilling his final wishes, not only on behalf of him, but also on behalf of the Moon Maiden. So, if you're willing to come along with, we have some interesting developments that have just happened.
Right. Fauna was just getting me caught up to speed, filled me in a bit about Karask. I do hope all of you might be able to join us when we go back to our parents. I'm sure good old mom and dad would love to hear that from you specifically.
She will point to the necklace and then kind of like lightly stomp the bottom part of the hammer on the ground, and she go, we have killed 2 of the chieftains of the tribes because of the fact of the ordning is broken. I am here to fix it. We can do that by particularly getting rid of those that would cause problems for the ordning itself, for the storm giants. And that is what we are doing now with the frost giants next.
Keska, roll me a nature check, DC 16.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
13. Can you get a 3?
Yeah.
14. You're not sure, but there's something pretty particular about that lion pelt or that lion cloak he has around his shoulders. That's not a normal lion.
Hmm. And you
I
also
was gonna ask if Fauna had recognized it at all, like know what it
Fauna,
was.
you don't. Do you remember that? No, I don't think you've seen that before. But you can roll me a nature check too.
hers is probably gonna be a lot better than mine. I have a
Probably.
0.
She does have expertise in it.
Oh,
20.
nat
yeah, she knows
20.
exactly what it
Heck
is.
yes.
First point of clarification about your brother's hunting. Your family doesn't condone hunting for sport or anything like that. Your brother specializes in hunting animals that are dangerous to people, like wolves that will attack a farmer's goats, that kind of thing, up to very big and dangerous types of prey. What your brother has wrapped around his shoulders, set up as a cloak, is the pelt of a Nemean lion.
Ooh,
I had a feeling it was.
nice. I believe probably. I mean, if Rowan wants to roll a nature check, you would know exactly what is on Keska's shoulders as a cloak, because she has a winter wolf pelt.
I'll roll. Let's see what we got. 14.
14, yeah, that's exact.
He would admire it kind of quietly as he's like taking in everything that you're saying and just go, I've heard the ordning was, I don't know, out of balance. It's been upsetting the animals in the area a great deal. Look, if this is what it takes to get Fauna back home, and he'll whip around and then shoot daggers at her and then whip back around to look at Casca and go, then I'm happy to join you all if you'll have me. I'd like to help as best I can.
We would appreciate your help, and you will be able to have stories written about you as well for you helping kill frost giants, which is something not even giant Goliaths are able to do. So, welcome aboard, and I appreciate your help.
He'll give you a slap on the shoulder, and for his
more
size,
feel like it's like more of a forearm, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, forearm, mid chest. He's not as tall as you. He's solid, and you'll notice that the strength behind that little pat on the arm is deceptive. It's a lot stronger than it should be for someone his frame. It's deceptively strong.
She's dealt enough with Tira to know that strength comes in small sizes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
He'll kind of give you a pat and like knock you off balance a bit and go, all right, are we doing this tonight, or are we taking a rest before heading in? They can't see very well in the dark. I would recommend maybe trying to get the drop on them while the sun is still down.
We were thinking that, actually. If you'll give me about 10 minutes, I would be able to help you out with this in a second. And she will use that ritual time to go ahead and cast Gift of Luck on Rowan.
Oh, nice. I've also I've got a spell or two that can make us a bit sneakier as a group as we head in. If you all feel
very helpful.
That would be helpful. Sure.
While you are having this conversation, your coatl has slithered down your arm and back behind you, and is like nosing around Fauna's belt looking for treats.
Yeah, Fauna would have been trying to coax it over to her so she could pet it and love it and cuddle it, all the
It's
stuff
fully curled itself around and like wrapped itself like a scarf kind of over your shoulders. Its little wings just kind of like flared out just a little bit.
Blinks is like really colorful too. It's like very rainbow, like shimmering, sort of like oil in the sun. Like it kind of like just kind of changes as the light hits it. And she's very friendly and can very much understand you speaking common to her. She's very, very smart. I did not realize how smart. She is actually smarter statistically than Rowan is. If you look at her stats, she's very, very smart.
She is. She's also very young. She's not capable of speech yet, though.
Right, right. But she'll understand you
Fauna can
talking to her.
understand sounds and everything with every creature, so I would imagine she could already speak with it.
Totally.
Yeah, she's probably sitting there having like a full conversation with it, and no one else is picking
Yeah,
up
kind
on
of
it.
having a conversation, but the kind of conversation is like, speaking to a very young being, and like you give it something, it's like snack giver.
And anytime she'd be like, "Yes, I'm gonna give you snacks, but you gotta remember, fauna. Can you say fauna?"
Snack giver.
Snack giver.
It'll be a full-on thing.
Yeah, that goes on for a while.
Yeah.
We're gonna hop away from here over to Tira, going to catch up with Laertes.
She Dulisimir told me to, and she's going for it. I'm a little doubtful because he's still in recovery, but he is, not assigned as a handler at the moment. So
It's true. Technically, he's only on leave from Brigandiarth, so as long as you're not on, official business, he's allowed to kind of do whatever he wants. You go head off into your room. A few moments later, he comes in. Checking you out.
To his using his key.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Tira?
yeah, are you okay?
I'm fine. Are you okay? We just left each other about a few hours ago.
Oh, I thought you said this was a couple days. I'm sorry.
No, it was a day ago. Yeah, was it?
Oh, okay.
Was it a day later?
We're about to make a drop on some giants, and we're short both Arduil and Lazarus because he's being a fucking asshole. And
you see his countenance kind of shifts when you mention Lazarus being. What has he done?
He ran off, like bitching that none of us care about him or something. I wanted to see if you wanted to join us.
You want me to come along and fight with you?
Do you feel okay? Do you think that you could keep up?
See, he kind of winces at that.
I didn't know. I was teasing you. I wasn't trying. I was trying. You're supposed to posture now. That's what you're supposed to do. But
can I keep up? Can you keep up?
You don't have to come. I just,
No, it's darling. My talents don't lay in fighting.
I don't know.
Very plainly evident to say that you are far more skilled combatant than I am. My skills lie in other areas. But if you would have me with you, I would follow you no matter where we go.
I don't want to get you killed again.
I would feel far worse if something happened to you and I could have been there to aid you and I wasn't.
I feel like Tira should make a wisdom check or something to decide if she's gonna try to make this happen. Because I don't Tira's not as level-headed as anyone.
Keeping in mind that Dulisimir sent you for him.
Yeah. Sent you to ask him about it. Roll me a wisdom check. Let's see what you get, and I'll give you what you pull off of that. 8.
Okay, that's an 8. Well, I meant more to decide if she feels like it's a good idea to bring him.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of give you your thoughts on it, or I'm gonna kind of give you an idea of where your thought might go with this.
That was an 8.
That was an 8.
Yeah.
The thought occurs to you that Laertes is not a skilled fighter. It's not where his specialty lies. You know this about him. And you are terrified of somebody else leaving in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And it occurs to you that if something truly bad happened, what if something happened here to him? His body was too damaged for resurrections.
If something happened here to him or there to him?
There, in this coming
okay.
fight.
Like, am I afraid to leave him alone, or am I afraid to bring him with me?
You're afraid to bring him with you.
Okay.
Frost giants are a whole beast ahead of what hill giants and stone giants were, and they were dangerous enough.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun to have you along, but I really don't want to see you die again.
He goes, tell me what is going on. What you're walking into. Maybe there's some other. Maybe then let's go from there.
They're coming back from a raid. Yeah, you are a good planner. I mean, maybe you could. I just don't want to lose anybody else.
See, he comes up and kind of pulls you into a hug. He goes, "You're not losing me. It's okay.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
settle that down right now. You need to be level-headed if you're going into a fight. You can't be afraid.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are they? Where are we planning contact at?
We're near Ironmaster. They're coming up along the coast from the south. From a raid.
Okay.
I've heard they have a white dragon. I was thinking I would try to unchain it and see how loyal it actually is to them, because I thought that would be really fun. We do have fauna.
Okay, maybe you should see how loyal it is before you unchain it. Let's put a pin on that, okay?
Okay.
Second thing is
See, I don't have. Oh, usually Arduil brings up those sorts of points with me.
Yes, darling. Okay, let's we'll walk through this piece by piece, okay? You know where they're going to be, but you don't know the terrain. You haven't been to this place yet.
Right.
Okay.
We were gonna go to Svartberg, but
the opportunity to catch them before that has come. Okay. I can help with this. You need reconnaissance. I can get into places without being seen.
Yeah,
That
we
I
do
am
need
good at.
that. Okay.
Okay. So he goes over to the side, pulls some things off the wall, and pulls out a map. He goes, and you show him where to go. He says, "Okay, move into position. Rendezvous with me here with your group. I will go ahead now, and I will sneak in, and I will get information for you."
All right. This. I'm trusting you that you'll be safe to do this.
See, this is what I do, darling. Just the same as you are most alive in a fight and most in control, this is what I do.
Okay. All right. I love you. And she gives him a kiss goodbye.
I love you too. And he kisses you and he heads out his door.
Okay. Wait. Am I taking the map or?
He just needed you to mark so he knew where it was. So
okay.
he left the
so
map.
As long as I saw where we're meeting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will come on out and make sure that door is vanished before I open up my bedroom door and come back out into the hall.
Okay.
Where is everybody?
I think everybody at this point has probably moved themselves to the main dining hall table.
Okay.
Samir would have been down there playing the lyre, waiting on everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
After we get done, Keska will be taking a 4-hour mini rest to meditate and pray. So that way she could get her couple of spell slots back that she used.
So Tira's coming in, so yeah, I don't know how Rowan would normally respond to a female drow. Female drow tattooed. She is wearing a cloak of yeti fur, which maybe you would note since you and Fauna have a lot of knowledge in that area. Tattoos now also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she has a
comes
very
down to you.
she has a very intricate neck tattoo now that is in the shape of a mountain.
I think he would like look and then kind of give you like an appreciative smile, but Yeah, he's definitely not as outspoken, but he kind of takes it in and then it's a very genuine smile. It's a warm smile and kind of nods at you, and then kind of turns to the rest of the groups, clearly like ready for what, like letting you all take the lead wherever you need to go, whatever it takes. As long as I'm there to help protect my sister, you tell me what we need to do.
Tira, your Fauna's brother?
I am Rowan, and he'll same thing. Reach out, Beastmaster style, to take your hand.
Tira has, I think I've always said she gives too tight hugs. Her handshakes are also too tight.
He will.
This is her normal, but it might seem like posturing. I don't know.
He will respond in kind with the same amount of force, just to like not rattled, not upset by it. Same amount of force. He'll just. I think he's not. He would just assume this is how you shake hands. This is how you personally
Tira
shake
she
hands.
shakes
yeah,
hands. So
and that's how he would respond.
correct.
He's like, "Oh, this is how she likes to shake hands. Okay, I'll squeeze back and then go." It's nice to meet you. Fauna was telling me all about you and the rest of the
I
group.
wish my little bro was here to meet you.
Yeah,
that's
boyfriend. Yeah,
yeah,
the boyfriend.
It's my little bro.
I can't wait to meet him either.
Sure, roll me an insight check.
Shoot, Gareth.
Yeah, that sounded a little sus.
Yeah, Rowan, go ahead and roll a deception check.
Deception.
I can't wait to meet
I actually
him.
invested in deception this time, folks. I got some
Wow,
charisma.
I actually rolled decently on insight, but I still
That was pretty good.
Was this in front of Casca and Dulisimir too?
Yeah, it was downstairs with everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna incite the shit out of this.
Yeah.
Nope.
Ah!
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I miss having charisma so much.
That was
Dulisimir?
Yes.
Laertes is gonna do some recon for us, and we're gonna meet him. I know the place.
Perfect. And she continues playing the song to try and soothe the mood and rally the mind.
Anybody have a passive perception of 14 or higher?
I do.
Yes. 18.
15.
17.
12.
10.
Those of you with higher than the 14 passive perception, notice the odd thing of Delisimir's not playing her normal instrument. So that she has this lyre with a grinning skull atop it.
When'd you get that?
That's different.
Where's your dulcimer?
Oh, it's in my room.
Why aren't you playing that?
I decided to pick up a different instrument.
Any special occasion?
Just thought it looked cool.
Insight?
Insight check. Oh, sorry.
Nope, not me.
Yeah, 22.
22. Meat beats. Oh no. Who wins, Brad?
As the defender, you win, Delisimir.
Okay, good.
There's something, but you can't quite put her finger on it.
It's a little odd, but we got a lot of other shit to worry about today.
Yeah, exactly.
Just one more thing. Put it on the list.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we'll put a pin in that. We'll get back to that later.
Can I choose to let Casca win that one?
Yeah, if you want to.
I'm curious. Yes.
Okay.
Casca wins that one.
Okay. So what would I glean from that?
I don't know, Brad. What would she glean from that?
What you glean from that insight is that Delisimir, quotations, is very comfortable with this instrument and seems to be playing it smoother than she has her dulcimer of late.
Interesting. Should play that more often. Seem better with it. Maybe we should call you liar.
Oh, oh no.
Not any kind of like jest or anything. Like literally, she was named after a dulcimer, so why not call her Liar?
Rowan
Yeah,
will.
I'm sure that flips the other way for
Yeah.
her.
Rowan's gonna whisper to Fauna and go, "Is everybody usually this mean to each other?"
She's gonna go, yeah, we call our group violent efficiency. If you had met our other party member, his name's Lazarus, he would tell you that we've got like some jackets that he's hoping to have, a club group thing. Like, it's a
Terrible.
whole thing.
Oh boy. All right. Yeah, the liar's a bit on the nose of an insult. The whole thing a little
Liar
macabre.
the instrument. Liar
Right.
the instrument, not liar the person.
Sure. Who am I to judge? I've just met you all.
No,
You're just saying that everyone's sitting there looking at you like it's as in the instrument, not the person. Yeah. Okay.
So
I believe the name you're looking for, Casca, would be Lyra.
that works better.
Yeah, that's better than liar. Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
All right, Professor, are we nearly there?
Yes, we are almost arriving. We shall be there momentarily.
Fauna's gonna head up to the top to get Nyla.
Okay.
But she's gonna drag Rowan with her and be like, you have to see Nyla now.
I'm also gonna be like, please don't leave me with them.
No. She wants to introduce you. She wants to introduce you to the menagerie of animals she's been able to acquire.
You'll also, while Rowan is up there, he will also see a 9-foot tall mountain goat.
Yeah, that's right. You guys, I forgot how many animals we had. All right, yeah, let's
9-foot tall mountain goat, pot-bellied pig, a full set of sled dogs,
2 horses,
and a owl bear that is twice the size you remember her when Vana took her. Which is you get to the top, immediately gets in your face growling.
I'll just sort of try to, I don't know, posture non-aggressively, just from what he knows from his family, like extend a hand out, palm up, so it doesn't look aggressive, like he doesn't have anything, and go, Nyla? Is this Nyla? Fauna? This is...
Yeah.
That's a big owl bear.
She's gonna soothe Nyla and calm her down and be like, I know you might not remember, this is Rowan. It's my brother. It is okay.
See, Nyla stops growling, and the countenance on her face just goes from angry bear to cute owl, and just kind of looks at you and tilts its head for a moment. Fauna just leans forward and just licks the side of Rowan's face.
It's good to see you, Nyla. I see you've had plenty to eat on your travels. Lots of protein, it seems like. Maybe, and I'll look at Fauna, a few giants. I'm getting a hint that maybe some giant has been in her diet recently.
No. Maybe not.
Not a whole lot. Is she accompanying us in to fight the frost giants? You bring her to fight alongside you, is that right?
Are you kidding? Her and I are attached at the hip. She always goes with me.
I would like to I'd like to see that. Both of you seem very, very connected. It's good to see you again, Nyla. Should we rejoin the rest of the group? What do you think?
You gotta tell us some embarrassing stories about when Fauna was little.
I gotta come up with some. I was thinking about it all week long. I was trying to think of something that Fauna would have done.
Yeah, he's always thought that Fauna's childish and immature with her only caring for animals' heart. So yeah, he's probably got some stuff.
Like when she tried to make the whole family go vegan, stories like that.
Yes.
I bet she loves that. She pats your shoulder. I bet she loves that cloak. Or is that a cloak, or is it just for an ascot?
This is actually the pelt of a Nemean lion was wreaking quite a bit of havoc. It was a real challenge to bring down, but with my darling companion here, and he'll kind of gesture to the quaddle wrapped around his arm.
Wings fully preens and like spreads its wings out to like pose.
Give her a little pat under the chin. We were able to bring her down. Took a lot of prep, a lot of planning, a lot of studying. Hopefully that kind of stuff comes in handy with all of you. I say out of character, realizing it won't be handy at all. But yeah, we tend to take our time with the hunt, and it paid off. We were able to save quite a few people. But yeah, this pelt was a memento.
She didn't like it when I did the same thing with that abominable Yeti.
She's got a big heart. All animals deserve a chance. People, I don't think Fauna really gives a shit too much about. But animals, she'll give a chance. If a bandit tries to hurt her, not much hesitation. If an animal, I think she'd even give a rabid wolf a chance to change if she could.
Or a dragon.
Or a dragon. I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
true.
he's about to see that.
Yep. Oh,
They're gonna butt heads about it.
Yep.
I imagine Rowan would have a fit right now if he knew his baby sister had been fighting a black dragon.
That's right.
She wanted to save it, but he ended up being the one to cause most damage. It is stuck there.
Really beat it up. Good.
I wonder how Rowan thought of Delisimir when he saw her. Given that she had just previously been super pretty.
You're fed, so you're like your beauty is at full tilt right now. You just look a little bit prettier than normal. You just got that otherworldly appearance.
And you're in your siren form, right? Is that right, Ashley?
Yes, she's back in the siren form.
So I think he would recognize that, and also notice you don't see as many sirens around where he's been. But he's kind of just stealing glances at you in the group, trying not to be obvious. But when he does catch your eye, he gives you a little smile, but being a little coy with it. He's not as outspoken, a little more subdued.
Okay. I was just curious, sorry.
No, that's a good question.
I didn't mean to derail the conversation.
Cool. Zephyros gives you a heads up. We've arrived.
Perfect. Let's go. We don't have much time to waste.
Do baby elves trance or do they sleep?
Fauna hardly slept. She cried a lot as a baby.
So they do sleep?
They do a little in between trances. She, eyes closed, wake up, cry. Eyes closed, wake up, cry.
That's just good for me to know. Okay. Because I've always been a drow and I know all about it, obviously. And that was a really weird question.
As an elf to another elf, wondering why you're asking me about elf babies.
She was asking Fauna. You just happened to be the one to answer.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get lucky here. Rowan, roll me an insight check against Tira's deception.
I'm rolling deception.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, I did say that comment. Wow, what a weird question for me to ask.
Oh, 14. Yeah.
Jeff, I want you to fail. Is that okay with you?
That's fine with me. You know me. Whatever you got for me, Brad.
I know you like the good stuff. So tell her that and ask that really weird question. Do elf children sleep? Why would you ask that question? Why would she ask that question to you right now? Unless she's trying to tell you something that she can't say overtly because she doesn't want to hurt her friend's feelings.
Fauna's pregnant.
She's trying to tell you that Fauna's pregnant.
Yeah, I look at Fauna. We have more things to talk about later.
After I meet your boyfriend.
Yeah.
I want to say that Fauna is clueless about what Tira was trying to say.
Whatever Tira was going on about. You're playing with the Coatl still. Trying to introduce Winks to Nyla over again. This is Nyla. She's twice the size she was when you were last met. This is Winks. He has wings now. You guys get off of the tower on a cliff that overlooks down over the bay. You can see the enormous boat, the Krigvind, which I can't remember. Did I have a handout for?
You did, yes.
I did. I showed it to you guys, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you see, it's beach over here on the coastline. From here, you can see a couple of campfires on the coast over here, but it's pretty dark. You can't make out a whole lot down there. While all of you are over here, suddenly hear a sound and see a large rock overturn, revealing a completely hollow inside, and Laertes stands up from underneath.
Perfect.
She grins at him.
He gives you a little wink. Yes. Good. We're all here. He looks over at you, Rowan. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. Laertes Pentacaster.
What a nice young man you are.
This is Rowan.
I'm Rowan Springbrook. I'm Fauna's brother. It's nice to meet you. Are you coming with us?
Not as such, no. My skills aren't very labeled for combat. I'm afraid I would be in your way more than anything.
Well, I appreciate you helping us out. And he'll turn to Fauna and go, I like him. Seems like a nice guy.
I'm surprised your first reaction wasn't, is this the boyfriend?
No, you said human. He's an elf, right?
No, she said...
Yeah, you're right. You said it's human and Laertes is an elf. Yeah, so you wouldn't get that.
Yeah.
Yes, Tira actually realizes, oh wait, everybody knows. Okay, so she greets him with a kiss after a second there.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't have to pretend here.
Oh yeah, we can just this.
The problem is gone.
Yeah.
What
Laertes
problem? What?
casts,
right.
Laertes casts a little bit of illusion magic in front of all of you and creates a small 3-dimensional map of the coastline. They're spread out right now into 3 bits of camp, 5 frost giants each. The chief and 5 other frost giants are on board the ship right now.
Is there a dragon on the ship?
He kind of looks at you and goes, yeah, there's a dragon on the ship.
You don't want me to do what I was thinking of, huh?
Probably not.
Okay.
There's 5 frost giants on the ship, plus the captain, plus a large white dragon who is chained to the deck.
Yeah. Fauna, he is opposed to freeing the dragon.
I am opposed to you releasing the dragon and then finding out where his loyalties lie.
Fauna would make sure to convey that they talk to it before they set it free.
Well, it's Laertes. Is it a white dragon? You said.
Yes, it's a white dragon.
I'll look at Fauna and go, they're notoriously very mean creatures, very cruel, mean, savage creatures. I don't know if there's a lot of reasoning with a white dragon.
You should let me try.
Fauna's going to just daggers at him and go, no, they are just misunderstood. There is a possibility that this one could just be very, very misunderstood and they're chaining it, like keeping it as a prisoner. I'm going to speak to it.
Fauna,
I want this dragon. No, Tira. No.
You gotta let me do it.
Me?
No, I can talk to the bees. I can talk to the bees. Ow, ow, ow. I can talk to the bees. Ow, ow.
You don't understand.
And she's going to go, Tara, I'm sure you've got a great speech and all, but I'm the animal expert here. I can talk to it.
Finger in front of Fauna's nose that has the ring on it. This is a white dragon.
Fauna reminds me of someone in... God, fucking Fauna reminds me right now of like a TikTok gone wrong, where it's just like, hi, this is a boa constrictor. He's so nice as it's literally constricting her to death. It's just like, I love how he hugs me. It's so great.
Yeah, sister, how many dragons have you met that are misunderstood?
You know, I feel like the black dragon we faced off against may have been misunderstood, but you know, we just didn't have a chance to actually talk with it.
Oh,
but
the black dragon you faced. You've already faced
Yeah.
a dragon. You faced a black dragon.
Yes.
Mom
This
and
is
dad.
one of
why
its
she has
teeth.
the
She
tattoo.
holds up her necklace that has some teeth. This is one of its teeth.
Yep. Yeah, you tell mom and dad that. I'm not I don't think this is one of I what if we just don't release the dragon? How does everybody feel about that?
I have good reason to think I might be able to befriend it. But I will not unchain it until I figure that out.
Right. Can we agree to at least leave it chained? If you try to speak to it, let's at least leave it chained in doing so. I don't think releasing it. These are very mean and powerful creatures. I don't think we should just set it loose.
That is a good point.
So
You
I
should
was
listen to
gonna
your brother.
say,
It's gonna be so much fun.
Rowan would remember Fauna as being like very sweet and docile, like not someone that will do confrontation or say something off. So he's probably noticing that like this were tiger form that she's got now has given her an attitude. And
Oh yeah.
She's spicy.
Oh, she's spicy.
He will give you kind of a nod of respect. Like you said before, he kind of thought of you as like his baby sister that he needed to take care of. And he's kind of like, oh, all right. She's got a little edge to her now. Okay.
So how do we want to play this out? Do we want to try and distract the other two groups while you guys take out one at a time? Or do we just barge in here like we always do?
I don't want to split up.
Stick together. Yes.
Barge in there like we always do. Let's go.
Artua would hate us if we split up.
Let's look at the other map. Do we want to start where the dragon is to make sure it doesn't come into the caves behind us? Because that would fucking suck.
Caves?
Wait, okay, can I see the other maps again?
Brad?
Yeah,
okay,
moving.
There it is, yeah.
Okay, so are they just camped out? Where's... Okay, sorry.
Here's the part. Ignore the water on this half of the map.
Okay. So I am not a fan of the dragon coming up after us.
It's chained. It's not going to come up after us.
Unless they send it after us. They said it does their bidding.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then the sooner it is, you'll get to talk to it.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where we're going first.
The closest set of giants.
Okay, so we don't want to try to take out the biggest threat first.
We have to go through 15 giants first before we can get to the dragon.
Ugh. Alright.
And Brad, just to clarify, when Laertes was showing us where we're at, was there a way to like, was he showing us like a cave that led us somewhere else? Was that what I was hearing? No, this is just like, this is where he camped out.
It's not caves. I missed.
Okay.
Just needed to look at the map again.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of giants.
Yeah.
See, Laertes points out there's 15 on the beach. It is possible I could distract one and get them to move away and perhaps chase me. And then perhaps you could do the same with another group, and then you would only, you pull a group of 5 to deal with there. That's one way to do it. Likewise, you could sneak directly onto the boat, go and try to do, as they would say, cut the head off the snake, and go straight for the chieftain. That is an option as well. Of course, that is also a dangerous thing, in which if something goes wrong, and you would have a short amount of time before the ship was swarmed with frost giants.
Yeah, okay. Do you have a way of escape if you have something chase you?
Yes, I can. Yeah, as long as I can. He looks at you, goes, I have a way to escape.
Okay. All right.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, go for it.
On who?
19.
Which of us are you inciting?
Laertes.
Uh, 17. There's something there. As he mentions, he has a way to escape. Some kind of, inside. Not joke isn't the right term, but an inside thing between him and Tira about how he could do that. A 19 insight. You think that might have something to do with possibly the same vein of how she can get in touch with Laertes when she needs to.
Okay.
I like the idea of trying to get some of these giants out of here. We do not want them surrounding us and ganging up on us. So if we can separate some from the group before we make our move, I think that's the way to go. And I can cast a spell to make us stealthier if we want to then break up the group and sneak in and try to take care of the chieftain. But I think we should definitely not face this group head on.
Agreed.
Not all fucking 15 of them at once. No.
Alright, so Laertes, you're gonna distract one group, right? And we're gonna distract another group.
Very well.
I would recommend
Okay.
Laertes take
There
the
was a
closest...
wait, what? So we should try to stop and figure out what the understanding is here.
I'm running through it. Laertes is gonna distract the closest group so that we can get to the furthest group without disturbing the one in the middle off to the lower left.
Okay.
And hopefully not have to fight this group down here in the lower left at all. That means only 5 giants on the land and then 5 on the ship that we'd have to deal with.
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's do it.
Is this doable?
Let's do it.
Can you repeat the general plan because everything kind of blacked out for me for a moment?
All right.
Laertes is gonna distract one group and pull and get them away. You're gonna sneak past the second group and get to the third group.
I could maybe try to send a distraction at the second group. Hang on, give me a. I'm going to spend
we'll
a couple of. I'm gonna go ahead right now and expend a couple of charges on my ring to summon some ice creatures, which I'm trying. I have the character sheet open, but this is. So I can summon ice creatures. Though? Yeah, but if we're just sneaking past, then I could summon like a couple of panthers again. I mean, I wonder who did that.
But that also set the alarm off.
What?
It'll also set the alarm off.
Well, I meant to distract one of the other groups that we sneak past, so it'll not be looking our way.
So you're saying cast something so this lower group down here doesn't notice us trying to sneak past, like increasing our chances. Is that what you're saying? You'll cast like something to draw their attention. Laertes.
I thought Laertes was gonna do that.
Or
he's
either
one.
One.
He's gonna get the first group, which is the one over
here. Okay.
I was just wondering if maybe I could use some ice panthers to distract the second group and get them going off in a different direction than we're going. Like, away from
I like that.
This.
I like that idea.
But,
we should do that.
Okay. How is that setting off the alarm and Laertes not setting off the alarm?
I don't think it is
either.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think both. If we can draw 2 groups off with those distractions from you and Laertes, we're in better shape. And then we only have the one group to deal with, and then the one on the boat. I think that's a great plan.
I'm just reading my summon ice creatures thing. They must be modeled after a beast with a challenge rating of 2 or less. And have the same statistics as the beast it models. But okay.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. Laertes bids you guys adieu. Disappears into the darkness.
Okay.
Soon enough, you see the signal, a small little flare of light, and then something striking one of the giants. They immediately look around and seem to dart off after something.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend 4 charges to summon the ice creatures. Look, probably like a pair of panthers, like I did that other time. I think.
Uh-huh.
As
Pair of
far away from
panthers.
us as possible.
Yeah, they go rushing in right through the middle of the little camp of the giants, knocking things over, and then darting back off into the forest. The giants give chase.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, are we sneaking up on this last group?
Sure.
No.
No,
Why
we're
not?
just if we can get a surprise on them.
If
That
you,
is
if
true,
you can,
never
you can get a
mind.
surprise round.
That's true. Never mind.
I'm gonna
I know how
cast
to sneak.
Cool.
I'm gonna cast Pass
Everybody
Without a
give
Trace.
me a stealth check. You get plus 10 due to pass without a trace.
That's not my best work, admittedly, but
22, 19, 30, 28.
I'm back.
Give me a stealth check.
All right, I'm gonna guide it myself because we're doing this.
Oof. Roll
Yeah,
high.
that's-
Roll high on
I
guidance.
can't.
It doesn't matter.
I-
It's
I get.
disadvantage.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I get a plus 10 anyways, but it.
You
It's
can
a
gifts of
still
luck
one.
it.
No, he's got to say it before.
I'd have to say. Hey, that's still a 15, but it's also a nat 1.
That's okay.
Pass without a trace with a plus 10. Literally, the only way anyone was going to fail was if somebody nat 1'd it.
Yep.
Good old
was that?
reliable.
Oh, it was disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this is wearing plate armor.
Yep.
We did pretty good overall. Only 1 failure. That was pretty good. I love that spell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good fucking spell. It's one of the best spells in the game.
You guys come up over the bluff, sneaking very quietly when once again Casca hits something and her grip on her warhammer slips and it falls, hits the ground, and just makes this loud boom sound as it shakes the ground.
Okay, I guess
Damn
that's
it.
the signal. That's the signal.
Fauna's gonna say to Rowan, "There's always one person in the group that does this."
Definitely something.
Oh, I got a low number even with my good initiative advantage.
I was like, Pass Without a Trace will come in handy. Nat 1. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens when you got heavy armor.
Yep.
Yeah, 6 and a 9 from Tira. All right, Red Frost Giant got first turn to go. Looks up at you guys here at the front. What do I got? 40 feet. 35. Shouts out, "Look at that, boys! Looks like spoils have come straight to us." And we go rushing forward, Tira. How far off are you, Tira? Your rage. Yeah, your rage.
I didn't get a chance to rage yet.
You didn't get a chance to rage yet, no. I was checking your range.
Oh, I thought you said rage. No, not yet.
And grabs something from behind his back and hurls a net at you.
Oh,
11.
okay. That's a miss.
That's a miss. Rowan.
Oh boy. What am I gonna do? I will move forward. You'll see him take his glaive out, give it a nice spin, and from distance, is that 10 feet? Yeah, that's 10 feet. I'll take my first swing at him. I will use my first Gift of Luck for my first attack, and I'm going to use Great Weapon Master on this one. Glaive. So first attack. Does a 23, 28, 24?
23 minus 5?
Yeah.
Which makes 18.
Mm-hmm.
18 is a hit.
Woo, cool. I will do it again. Same thing. Great Weapon Master, but no Gift of Luck this time.
All right, that's 21 damage on that first hit. 22 minus like that's 17. 17's a hit, deals 26 damage.
Plus 3 for Colossus Slayer because he's not at full health. Yeah.
That's on both of them, right?
Only on when he's not at full health.
Or only when he's taking damage. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah. So
okay, got it.
only on the second one. And then shit. What do I want?
What did you take as favorite enemies?
I did favored foe instead of favorite enemy. I did the.
Okay.
Oh, which I should have fucking done. Favored foe on. I like hitting that guy. And I'll use that for next time. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. So red is marked by you as your favorite foe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. Purple's turn. Purple's going to come. Here, 35, 30. It's going to try to net Nyla. 10. Tira.
Okay. So first thing, I get to the right part of my character sheet instead of my friggin' spells, which I'm not using right now. Wild Surge. Wild Rage with the Wild Surge.
Right.
Which is
7.
a-
Flowers and vines temporarily around you. Everything 15 feet becomes difficult terrain.
Okay. For
Uh,
enemies, I think, right?
For enemies, yes.
Okay, good to know. And then I will go to here. And
What level are you guys right now?
what was
10?
that?
What level are you guys right now? 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10.
Rosie's been neglecting leveling up Nyla again.
Oh no.
Dang it, I knew I forgot something.
By the way, did you remember I forgot to remind you about my brutal critical.
All right.
I am going to attack recklessly twice here with
Recklessly.
Weckless.
big axe.
Wecklessly. Yeah, brutal critical is an extra die on top of your thing right now, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's red. I forgot to declare which one, but red. That's a 24. Oh,
That's
shit. The cold is wrong. It should just be 3 damage. Let me turn that part off. I'm sorry.
No.
Where is it?
It's underneath your rage damage.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. I just have a lot of crap on there. Okay. So that's my first attack, and here comes my second. Same one.
It's a 20. That's a hit as
20
well.
For
All right, what are we at? 15 and 3. That's 18. And this is on purple, right?
Red. Both of them.
On red. Okay.
So 20 and 50.
That's 18 and 50.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Chop, chop.
Check your critical. Critical is 3d12. Yeah. This is why half-orc barbarians are one of the strongest builds, because with the d12 as your critical and your racial bonus plus the barbarian bonus, you crit with an extra 3d12.
Yes, that is a racial trait I did not let go of when she became a drow.
Good choice.
So, no way.
Okay,
That's
that
it
turn.
for me.
Frost Giant. Orange's turn. Orange is going to come up here. It's going to try to throw a net on Rowan. 19.
Does that hit? That hits. I will use Actually, I don't know. Let me try. I want to try this spell. Let me know if that applies to what he's at the net. I don't know if that gets me out of range or if that. So I can use half.
How far is half your movement? 15 feet?
Yeah, I mean, I have 35, so yeah, 15 essentially. I don't know if that still puts me in his range. I don't know the.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15. 15 puts you there. How far does that put you from him? 20 feet. Nope, you are just in range.
Okay. So then scrap that. That hits with the 20.
That's a 19. Okay,
19,
you
sorry.
are restrained.
Okay.
Keska.
Okay. Oh, let's do this. We are going to drop right in between those two. Actually, no, I should do it right there. In between Tira and Fauna, I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith. So the large spectral guardian hovers into there. All three of them need to roll a dexterity saving throw. And if they fail, they take 20 radiant damage on a failed save. And the look of it is essentially a Goliath barbarian with two large hand axes just like pounding against the chest. Yeah. And
Any creature hostile to you that moves in space within 10 feet of the guardian or for the first time on a turn must get a dex save throw, take 20 radiant damage. Wow, flat damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guardian of Faith is awesome.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, all three.
Now on the start of their turn.
Oh yeah, start of the turn. Okay. And then yeah, that was my attack, and then bonus action, going to use a Blessing of the Stars on who's up next? Idala. So
What does that do?
Blessing of the Stars right here. Blessing lasts like you can add a 1d6 to your next attack to the next attack roll.
Perfect.
All right. Idala, you're up.
All right. Idala is going to move 40 feet to right here. It's hard for me to tell, like, where the squares are because it's all white. I'm trying to not be in melee range. I can't see. I am in melee range.
Back up a little bit more.
I would back up a little more because they're very big, so they can probably reach further.
Okay, where did I start?
Started, I believe, right there, or right there. So you can get up in the air would probably be actually better. So you could probably move like 40 feet in the air and you'd probably be fine.
Yeah, but I'm trying to hit all three of them.
Oh, okay.
They can hit 15 feet away, right?
Yeah.
We don't know.
You know the
you know?
weighted net reaches at least 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. That I'll have to do. Alright, so I'm gonna move right here. There we go. And I am going to use 6 sorcery points to... First, I'm going to cast Twin Spell for 4 points. And cast Torrent of Fire twice.
Okay.
And it's going to hit 1, 2, so both of them.
Yeah.
I was trying to hit this third one too, but I'd have to
No,
hit
you
2.
need a much harsher angle, and I don't think you can catch all 3 of them without catching at least Tira. Not in a cone. In a line, you might have been able to get a shot off, but not with a cone.
Yeah, not with a cone.
Okay, so that's gonna hit red and purple.
Yep.
We're gonna do their deck saves. I'm gonna do both of reds, then both of purples. Okay. Purple fails both. Purple's gonna take 52 damage.
Oof.
Wow.
Red's gonna take 27 from the first, and 25 be 24. Cut that in half. 12 from the second.
Nice.
And then I believe you are able to teleport somewhere within 60 feet of the direction you cast that, if I remember Torrent of Fire correctly.
Yes.
Yes. So that was 4 points. So I'm keeping track of points here.
Okay.
And then 2 points to do it again. And this one will take a spell slot.
I believe that's only for cantrip. She used it.
No, you can use Quickened on any spell.
Yeah, use Quicken on anything.
Okay. I was just wondering because she already casted a leveled spell with an action.
Yeah, I don't count that if you have the action economy.
Okay, cool. That was something I was worried about. I'm just like, just in case if it ever comes up on my part.
No, it never made sense to me why I have spells that are bonus actions and spells that are actions, but only one can be from a leveled spell slot. Why the fuck do you give me bonus action spells then if I can't cast an action spell and a bonus action spell?
Yeah, I've never even heard of that rule.
Yeah, it's an old rule that it's always is kind of dependent on the DM. Like a lot of people rule that it's like, oh, you can only cast if you use something like this, you do quicken spell for a cantrip, and then you do twin spelled for like scorching ray or something like that. Or something along those lines.
This is way better. I like Brad's ruling. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Brad a lot better too. Oh, fantastic.
Both of them fail that. They both take another 14.
Perfect. How badly hurt are they looking?
Purple's looking pretty messed up from that. Red's looking terrible.
Alright, cool. That's the end of my turn.
Alright. We're at Blue's turn. Blue's gonna come moving in. 40 feet here. Points out at you, shout something in giant, which I'm not sure. Lazarus isn't here. I don't know if we have anybody else to speak giant.
I do.
Gusto, you hear him shout out witch as he hurls a chunk of ice at Adala.
Oh, jeez.
13.
Yeah, you got their attention there.
Yeah.
You said 13, that misses.
Alright. Fauna.
Okay. So, did you do that level up for Nyla since I forgot?
Yes, Fauna now has 77 hit points, which is 7 plus 7 for each of your levels, which would be 70 for 10 levels plus the regular 7, so 77.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
that's awesome. Let's start with this. Three. Yeah. Come on. Sorry, the freaking storm that's been going on has been messing up all my stuff. Hello?
Hello.
You're good.
Yeah.
We hear you. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I had to make sure.
So yeah, that's 3 ferocity.
Okay. Claws.
Let's see, 15 on, that's on purple, right?
Yes.
15 on purple is a hit, deals 12 damage. What's your guys' proficiency bonus right now?
Ours
4.
is
It's 4 now.
I think so.
Should
Yes.
be over there
Yeah,
next to your
4.
ability scores. 4?
4 is
Yeah,
right.
so
Yeah.
I gotta go in
Yeah.
and update all of Nyla's stuff. So that is 12 plus 4, 16 damage.
awesome. And then for fun. Okay, yeah. I think she'll back up just a bit. No, I don't want to back up. I want to move. I was gonna cast a spear, but I think we have enough auras going on right now. No, 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 no. I know what I'm gonna do. I know. She is she's gonna cast that Legion of Rabid Squirrels, but it's gonna be owls instead.
We cast off the Legion of Rabid Owls.
Yes. I imagine it's a bunch of like snowy ones, given where we are.
I need a swarm of poisonous snakes, as per the spell. Where are we at? There we are. 1 swarm of poisonous owls. Cool. Anything else on your turn?
No, I believe that that's all I can do because I don't think I have a bonus. Yeah, so that'll be it.
Okay. The owls are going to go immediately after you. Attempt to claw and bite at purple. On 24, they hit, dealing it 11 damage.
Yeah.
And
Old con saves.
make con saves.
Terrible, terrible con save though.
Oh,
Oh, close.
nice.
Not close enough.
Not close enough.
With that
Close
plus
enough.
8, oh boy.
15 will be 14, takes 7 poison damage.
I bet she does like she kind of sings like a little melody that calls on the owls.
Fauna has a full Disney princess moment as the trees come alive with owls suddenly fluttering out of that dive bomb and start swirling and scratching and clawing at the frost giant's face.
I didn't even think of it as a Disney princess moment.
Green's turn. Green's going to move down to here. Green's going to hurl a chunk of ice at Casca. 21.
21 is going to hit.
It's going to get you for 14 damage. And I'm going to move back 1 square. I don't want to be inside that blue bubble. Where are we at? Back at Red's turn.
I've got a Disney princess thing going too, with the flowers and shit sprouting around me.
Yeah, that's fair. Brian, it's half damage. Even if I succeed, I take 10, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's see here. Succeeds on the save, takes 10 damage. That's a kill.
Nice.
That's
Rowan.
bullshit. That's terrible.
Yeah, the spectral version of a Goliath literally just like decapitates through the spirit of him.
You're stealing my kills.
What does it take to get out of the net, Brad?
The net requires a strength save of 17, or you can deal 15 damage to the net with a slashing weapon.
If I do
You're
the
still attacking.
Save, yeah, if I do the strength save, is that like my action for the turn?
It is your action, yeah.
Okay, then I will attack the net. Let me take off Weapon Master. Unclick. Glaive.
Are you sure? Because you want to deal at least 15 damage to cut it open.
You said 15 damage? Yeah, okay. That's a good point. We'll add -5, so 15 plus 10, 19. Does that?
Well, 15's a hit, 19 damage. You cut a hole in the net. You're free.
Okay, cool. I hop up and I said the one that I called my favorite foe is dead now, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I will look at Orange and go, you're up. And that's my new favorite foe. And I will attack him. Great Weapon Master. Gift of Luck. Let's cleave into this guy. 21 -5. Does that hit?
Well, you get the luck, so it's 22 -5,
22.
Which is 17. 17 is a hit, deals 29 damage.
Cool. And that's my turn because I used my 2 attacks. Can I move anywhere? Nope, can't move anywhere. And I'll end my turn there.
All right. Purple's turn. Purple's going to make the dex save. Fails the dex save, takes 20 radiant damage.
Bag. Now there's cleave into the fucking spirit.
That's 30 damage total dealt by the spirit right now.
Jeez.
Yep. Fucking God. Guardian of Faith is awesome.
That's a great spell.
But it dies when it's dealt 60 damage. Just the way we got to track it.
Yep.
Interior's raging. I should have made that mark.
Also, it's non-concentration.
Yeah, non-concentration. And it lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah. Peace. It's literally, you could set it up as a guardian when you sleep too, which is great.
Purple's going to make one swing at the flock of owls, clawing at its face. Crits.
Wow.
Oh.
At 49 damage. That he, a humongous swing that the shockwave from catches all the owls. The owl swarm is dissipated.
And Fauna starts crying.
Makes it second swing at Nyla. 15.
Is that? I don't think it is.
No, I show 16 on her sheet.
Yep, it's a nope.
All right, so that misses Fauna. Tira.
All right. So I will attack purple since I'm right here. And yeah, I'm gonna go reckless again. No. Well, if I use Tides of Chaos, that only applies to one attack, right? Which I have 2, so that seems kind of silly because I'd still be getting the giving things advantage to hit me. So just 2 reckless attacks at purple.
Well, Tides of Chaos doesn't give anybody advantage on hitting you. That just means your Wild Surge is going to go off.
Yeah, but I mean, it'll only work for one attack, and then I have another one that I either have to do reckless or not with advantage.
Sure.
That's what I mean.
Okay. So we're going to go these 2 both reckless?
Yep.
Okay.
So 20.
20 hits for 14.
Okay. And if he's still up, I swing again.
Still up. 27 hits for 19. That's a kill.
All right.
Nice.
And that is all.
All right. Orange's turn. Orange is gonna make his deck save. Fails his deck save, takes 20 damage.
Wow, he crit failed that too.
Swings Great Axe. First one on Rowan, 25.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna get you for 24. Second Great Axe swing is gonna hit Tira, 14.
No.
Keska.
Oh wait, he had advantage, didn't he?
Oh, he did till 24.
Yeah. What kind of damage was that? Slashing?
It's slashing. Gonna get you for 14.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. I am going to. Yeah. We're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna do Channel Divinity. We're gonna do Twilight Sanctuary. I've got another. There's another fucking aura coming up. And then I'm gonna be moving right next to where the Spirit Guardians are. So I'll be able to hit everybody in the circle. And then I'm going to be using Steps of Night to be able to fly up 30 feet. So everybody gets 1d6 temporary hit points.
And then it's dim light inside that sphere. Is that right?
Yes, it is considered dim light.
Are you rolling our temporary hit points, or
you get temporary hit points on your end of your turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
how does
it ends its turn inside of the bubble?
How does dim light interact with the giants if they don't have dark vision?
Giants already had a bit of vision because the campfire was giving them a bit of light anyway.
Okay.
So it's not really changing anything.
Got it.
Yeah, like everything gets up there, and then you just see an almost 9 foot tall Goliath like hovering above you, like.
Idala.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna move here. Give me my mouse, thank you. And then going to cast. Which one was it? Thunderclap or Thunderbolt? Which one moves people?
I think Thunderclap does, but also
Thunderbolt is just damage.
Just be aware if you do Thunderclap, the people on the boat might hear it too.
Sure.
Yeah, I think everything for like 100 feet or some shit hears it.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
Yeah, it's really
right.
loud.
Okay.
Thunderbolt's a good one. It's a cool spell.
Yeah, Thunderbolt.
I'm gonna Tasha's Hideous Laughter on blue.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Tasha's on blue, so it's gonna make a wisdom save. 18, he saves.
No, he doesn't.
You're gonna barbs him?
Yeah, that's right. She's gonna barbs him.
All right, reroll and save. 5. He fails under Tasha's.
Well done.
Who's got advantage?
Fauna.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right, that is Dolly's turn.
Yep, that's it for me.
Where we at? Blue's turn. Blue can't do anything. He's stuck under.
Oh, remember you get 6 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
Yep.
Do those dissipate when the thing goes away?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, but they essentially pop if you get hit, and then on your next turn you can get 6 more.
At the end of the Frost Giant's turn, he saves against the Tasha's Laughter. Fauna.
All right. Starting now. Ooh, that's a good amount. Puts me at 5. Okay. Which one is under Tasha's right now?
None of them. Blue was, but he saved.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait, how far is? And then, yeah, she could do it. So she'll send Nyla to blue. And let's see. No, we can't do that one. Yeah, get this.
5 ferocity.
Yeah.
Fails on the save. Takes third. Oh, it's 10. Oh, your save DC is actually 14 right now. It's knocked prone.
Nice.
Okay. Now, Fauna here. Oh, I don't like that spot. Let's go over here. And I just went through my notes and realized I have my blood bow attuned to be against giants. So
Yep.
yeah, let's use that. Yes.
It's a crit. What is the bonus on a blood bow against its target? Check real fast. Where is it at? There it is. Alright, so it takes 5 damage because extra 1 damage to a creature that's set to. Also has to make a DC 15 wisdom save or become enraged and suffer short-term madness. Saves.
Oh well. Got damage on it. I'm good. But that is all.
Snake eyes on both your damage rolls on that. It's that green's turn. Green's gonna move in over here. Shit, I'm gonna get stuck as soon as I touch that. Which, right here, I'm here in the yellow. That's about 5 there. That's 15, 25, 35. That's as far as I can go.
Next.
Just in range. Oh, I gotta make a save for that.
Yep.
Fails to save. Takes 20 damage, and I believe that ends the Guardian.
Yep, it does.
Okay, Guardian. And we're gonna make 2 great axe swings on Rowan.
Is he? Both of those missed. Is he within 10 feet of me?
He is.
I will use brace because he's just entered my reach with the blade, and I'll take a swing at him as soon as he gets within range of me. Great Weapon Master. Crit!
Oh,
yeah,
what I've been waiting for.
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
You owe me 2 superiority die on that hit.
How many? I just keep rolling them. 1, 2. Ooh, there we go.
What is that? 12 and 13 is 25 plus 10 is 35 plus 7 is 42. 43 damage on that hit. And it's not your turn.
Yeah, it's pretty busted.
Love it. Love it.
And it's not a kill? God damn.
These guys are beefy.
The Frost Giants.
Yeah, they're beefy.
You see the Frost Giant goes forward, axe raised up above its head, and Rowan's spear or glaive just darts out in a jabbing motion and just cuts the inside of the thigh of the giant that howls and swings, missing him. And now it's Rowan's turn.
Okay. I will look at him and go, you wait right there. I'm coming back for you. And I'll turn back to Orange because you're my favorite foe. And I'll take a swing at that one. Great Weapon Master. 15. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
Sweet. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
All right, that's 32 on the first hit, and that's 34.
I don't know. I've lost count. 18 plus.
First
Yeah,
one
34
would be
damage.
33, and the second one would be 34.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a bonus action. If I move like this, so I'm still within 10 feet of both of them, but I'm still within their range, do they get an opportunity of attack on me?
They do not.
Okay, then I will stay in that 10 foot between the two of them. And my turn there.
6 10.
All right.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Yep.
All right.
You
Tira.
said a D6, right?
Yep. No, you get 6.
You already
Oh.
rolled it.
I rolled a D6 and I got 6.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it 6 plus something?
No, it's 1D6.
Okay.
Cool.
Come up here without getting an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
I just totally stepped
no.
right in front of Rowan.
No, you are right. Yeah, it is 6. So 16. Sorry.
16?
Is it
Yeah,
D6
so-
plus 10?
Yes, plus your cleric level.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. That's killer.
Yeah. So 16 temporary hit points to Idala and Rowan, as well as Tira and Nyla and Fauna on their end of the turn. So.
And I watch Tira go whizzing past me as I step away.
Yeah, she totally steps right in front of you, attacks your favorite one recklessly.
Recklessly.
18 hits for 12.
12. And then again.
30
Or-
hits for 16.
16.
That's a kill.
Woo! All right. That is all.
All right. You get your 16 temporary hit points. Keska.
All right, cool.
I need to ask a question real quick.
Yeah.
Are we gonna try to finish this battle before we close out tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna finish
I
this
think
fight.
we're close.
As soon as we finish these 2 frost giants, we'll call.
All right.
Oh,
I need to
shoot.
ask because
Yeah,
the kiddo
we're
is
over.
sick and needs to get to sleep.
Yeah, we're a little
Oh.
over. I didn't think it was that big a deal because Brandon wasn't here tonight.
Okay.
It wouldn't be a
So-
big deal for me if Skyla wasn't sick right now.
Yeah, sorry she's not feeling so well.
Yeah. Love you, Scott. All right. Spiritual weapon at. We're gonna do it at 3rd level.
Oof. You have advantage.
Oh yeah, I did it.
Where did I have advantage from?
Silvery barbs.
I thought you gave that to Fauna.
Yeah, I thought that was fun
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's all good. I'm gonna be sending it up over to blue.
Or blue? Okay.
And that's it for me. Because everybody's doing okay.
Got it. Where is my little sword? We're sending that to blue. Over there. Here's a phone board. Yeah. Doesn't do anything to it. Badala.
Alright. Which enemy seems more hurt?
Definitely green.
Definitely green.
Remember, you still also have a 1d6 you can add to your attack roll. It needs to be an attack roll, not a save on their part.
Alrighty. Well, then we'll put it on this as I cast Dark Bolt at it at level 3. So 1. Oh, you need to fix yourself.
That's a Constitution save anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
Oh, is it?
No,
remember it has
it's
to
not
be
supposed to be. It is supposed to have an attack roll.
Oh, well.
What's wrong with the spell? Alright, it's a ranged attack.
Yeah, so it's a ranged attack.
How do?
D20 plus your
proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier.
Your charisma, yeah.
Do it now. Try casting it again.
Yeah!
There it is.
It's not supposed to be a save.
It's fine.
There is supposed to be a save because a target that was hit by a number of rays must make a con save or lose their reaction to the start of their next turn.
Oh, okay.
So there is supposed to be a con save to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll
That was a misclick on me.
a d6. Oh! So 32 to hit. And I still need to roll the other 2.
Yep. Are all these going at green?
Yes, all of them are at green.
All 3 at green. All 3 are going to hit. That's going to be... that is 0, 0, and 0 damage.
Cold. Didn't do anything.
Cold? Oh, no.
That's okay.
The more you know.
I thought it was force damage, not cold. Oh my goodness.
Unless you have the meta magic for changing the damage of your spell.
Nope. So I'm
it's all
going
good.
to...
They may have to burn he may have to burn his reaction.
Yeah, I would still have to make my save. So let's make a save, see if he loses his reaction. Nope, keeps his reaction.
God damn it. Oh my goodness.
All good. Now you know.
Yeah, we learned something.
Brad, I've been shorting myself on damage this whole night.
Okay.
Oh no.
I didn't have it all added into my +3 greatsword.
What were you missing in your +3 greatsword?
The +3.
The plus
sure,
3.
It's hilarious. Thanks.
Fucking funny.
Hilarious.
What was I missing there? The +3.
Yes, you did.
I put it in now.
I'm looking at the last one you rolled, and I can see 1d12 is roll +5 strength, +3 magic.
Yeah, I put it in there. After, like, just a minute ago.
Oh, you did.
Well, I'm looking at the last attack rolls you made. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. I don't know.
Your one before that. Your X +3. Yeah. Where did you add it to? Did you add it to that one you just clicked?
No.
Because that was just your regular great axe.
No.
What did you do?
Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on. I didn't do anything.
Okay. Well,
It says it does 1d12 plus strength, and that's it under the damage.
Yeah, if you look right above the damage, you see where it says magic bonus.
Yes, I see.
That's supposed to be at 3, which gives you the 3 to attacks and the 3 to damages.
I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Forget I said anything.
Okay. Adala, any
Sorry.
other actions?
No.
All right. It is Blue's turn. Blue's going to swing his great axe on Nyla and then Fauna. 23 to hit Nyla.
That's a
Going to
hit.
do 10 damage. That's 10 off her temporary hit points. 27 to hit Fauna for 26 damage.
Ooh, at
You
least
only
that
take
left
11.
her with just, yeah.
And then you're gonna
And-
pop them back up again.
Then it's Fauna's turn.
Fine. That was how many to Nyla?
Nyla took 10 off her temporary hit points.
Okay, so she's pretty much okay. And then how much was mine?
You took 26, so I think that's 11 after your temporary hit points.
Yep.
Okay. Let me do that real quick. Oh, I'm good on that then. So
Okay. All right.
sorry, I am. Wait, what did I do last time with her? Oh, I did the
Alley-oop.
alley-oop. So, yeah,
Oh.
that. Huh.
Oh, wasn't Blue prone?
Yeah.
Blue is prone.
I would have had advantage.
On what?
The spiritual weapon.
warfare.
Oh, yeah.
So would have 14 would have hit?
14 would not have hit.
Okay, cool. So just all right, cool. So doesn't matter, but hey, I didn't fumble or anything like that, so that's all good. But,
All right, Fauna?
Okay. Wait. Sorry, I am. Oh my goodness.
Shoot it and slash it, Rosie.
Huh?
Shoot it and slash it.
Yeah. That. And then Fauna's.
12's
Okay.
going to miss. 25 hits for 7.
oh, it would be 15 is the advantage.
Where did he get her advantage from?
Prone.
It's not prone anymore. Had his turn last turn.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Fails on his save. It becomes enraged and takes madness.
Oh, snap. Here we
Ooh.
go.
What does madness do?
Depends what kind of madness it ends up with.
Oh boy.
Fun.
Mom, I need orange. Please.
Does she need an orange?
She wants an orange.
Like she wants an orange.
We're all rooting for her now.
Yes.
The frost giant drops to the ground, incapacitated, screaming.
That's terrifying.
Oh no.
Damn, Fauna.
She's got like a little wicked grin.
Got so much explaining to do to our parents now.
Oh boy.
Green's turn. Green's gonna take his swings on Tira, who just saw kill his friend. 14? No, 17. You're reckless.
Correct, and that'll hit.
34, 17 damage.
Okay, so she takes 1 thanks to the temporary hit points.
And 18 for 14 damage.
Okay.
And Rowan, your turn.
All right. You know it. You love it. Great weapon master.
Wait.
22.
Weapon.
22 hits, deals 31 damage.
And one more for good measure. 14. Does 14 hit?
14 misses.
I will use, what is it called? Precision attack. Roll an extra. So 14, 16. Does 16 hit?
16 hits.
So
That's 25.
+2 for the superiority too.
Oh, I
27.
need superiority on as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And then I will end my turn.
Okay, Tira.
Oh. Remember, Nyla and Fauna, you get your 16 up to 16 back.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Okay,
Yep.
2 reckless attacks on this guy. So 21.
23
or,
hits
yeah,
for
21.
21 damage, and that is a kill.
All
There
right.
we go.
And with the other one incapacitated, any of you can go over there and finish it.
I feel like that's only, at this point it's merciful.
Yeah.
Although she's not explaining that, she's raging. Let's just finish him off. Okay.
Casca will help.
All right. Cool. So that's the end of tonight's session, right?
That is in the night session.
Yes.
Well, then, with that being said, say goodnight, everybody.
Good night,
night,
everybody.
Make sure you join the
Good night,
Discord
everyone.
to catch up on art announcements and shenanigans, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, nerds.
Bye.
8900.